Attention, true crime community. True crime community has been infiltrated.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost.
Is compromised.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
True crime community has been infiltrated.
Yes, Mr. Yes, Mr. Yes.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
You're working a fucking gym, and you're 45!
I do not want any spies or snitches stuck to my chest.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta start them through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
So that's you to lose, and you can't sit with us. Whatever. Those rules aren't real. You can't sit with us!
Do it my way.
Get ready for the shit show. Smoke them if you got them. Make sure you have your cigarettes. Make sure you have your drinks. Make sure you have all your stuff ready because it's going to be a hell of a day today. Understand me when I say people are fucking sick of this.
I need you again. So stick around. So stick around.
She told her subs and everybody to get ready for the shit show that was going to be put on today. She was well aware of it before it happened. She told you to get your cigarettes, your snacks, and your drinks.
So stick around.
Say that I wasn't including Queen B, okay? I've said that on every single live. I'm not talking about Queen B. I'm not talking about Queen B. Guess what? I was fucking talking about Queen B.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I love. Don't let go. Know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. You'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love.
Queen B, bring the information on Queen B. We're done with Queen B. Queen B's in my crosshairs. There's Queen B's channel. Queen B thinks she can. But Queen B is reformed. I bet you Queen B gets tricked. Queen B.
Fake PI trash bag bitch is so obsessed with me.
You'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. With that, all eyes on us. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I love. Don't let go. Know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love.
Queen B would think she could.
Anybody at Queen B show earlier.
We talked about Queen B and stuff. I didn't listen to Queen B's.
I heard Queen B, we got bailing on Salty for Queen B, and some people not the Queen B. I don't understand why anybody's afraid of her.
About Queen B over here on Queen B.
Queen B, show her face, show her face, show her face.
That's real rich coming from somebody who wears pantyhose on his face every live.
You'll always be my broken love.
Yo, good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing on this lovely freezing cold day? How's everybody doing? I see we're back on the scam. I don't think anybody's ever, at this point, I don't believe that anybody's stopped the damn grift. Because now we have a goddamn GoFundMe out. Not only that, this comes after it was already said that Hunter lives with the girlfriend's mom, and that Allie's best friend said that she has got free housing where it's like a housing. Matter of fact, I'll just play it in her own words. Matter of fact, she talks about it. She talks about how housing has a program, which they do, and it's a 5-year program. And when you pay your rent, they keep money out of it. and put it back for you so that when you are done with your 5-year plan, you have enough to put down a mortgage or, a decent home, a decent amount for a home, and I know that's in Tennessee and I've seen people talking about it. So I do know that they do have that. Yeah, I actually just seen that the GoFundMe was put up, and as quickly as it was put up, it was taken down. So I don't know who's playing fucking games or what in the fuck is going on here, but I'm really over it because you know what? All in all, I do have to say Tiffany was right. This shit's being done off the back of Summer Wells. And that's fucking sad because she's being lost. She's the one lost in all this. Oh, it was reported? Is that why it was taken down? Because I thought they took it down after, there was attention brought to it. Or, if after it was called a scam, that's pretty much, what I thought. It's what it seemed like anyways. As soon as they were called out for it, the shit was taken down. Yeah, so many good people helped them. Also, we're going to go over the fucking lies that Andrew told because it was already proven on the GoFundMe, the Cash Apps, like Voices was trying to tell us the other day when hers was not, when hers was bringing up those certain things for the refund. Actually, Lean On Me went in and showed hers and what it looks like when you do a refund, and it doesn't look like that at all. So, Benny and them reported it. Oh, see, I didn't hear that. I just seen it was up. It was just up. I mean, it was just fucking up. So it must have got reported really fast then. I know the girls in Discord were looking for it, and we had the link, and it says something about error message. This is the message I get every time I go to it now. That's what's coming up right now. But this was the GoFundMe. This is what it looked like here. They had her picture up and whatever, you know what I'm saying? And a little message underneath of it. The GoFundMe said she could wake up. They don't know if she's going to wake up or pass. They have no fucking idea. All they know is what they're being told. And then not only that, what they're being told is, maybe they're, worst case scenario is what they're going with, is what it seems like. So the doctor comes in and says, for right now, she's in a medically induced coma, meaning they probably more than likely put her into that coma so that she could get her, the treatments and the breathing treatments and stuff. I don't know if they did or not, but with the pneumonia, either way. So we'll say she's in a coma. A lot of people bounced back from that. Look how many people had the COVID and they were on vents and, life support and all kinds of shit. And they bounced back. I mean, look how many people bounced back from that. It's not like she's not going to be able to bounce back. All right, I was trying to get that link pinned and get this put up, get my chat set so these fucking trolls wouldn't come in here and talk shit. You waiting 10 fucking minutes today for you to run your mouth. You're going to wait at least 10 minutes. If you want to run it, that's all cool. But make sure you're subbed up if you're going to talk shit to me. Or wait your 10 minutes.
I know I was watching Benny's live. I seen he was live. I seen there was a couple other lives. I seen Dolly was live too. You know what though? I mean, I do got to say this though. Dolly has I mean, I know he asked some questions and stuff like that, and he's done pretty good for the most part with asking Andrew the questions. I know Andrew's mad as fuck, talking big shit to him right now because of the questions he asked, I guess, or something. But I will say this much. Hashtagging Summerwell's fucking name 10 times or 12 times in 3 days, you know what I'm saying? I understand that people are doing it for the views, but come on, man. Come on. 10 times in 4 fucking days. Come on, bro. That's a little fucking much. That's a lot of much, actually. That's a little too much. You know what I'm saying? It's a little too much. Girl, I know you ain't finna play with me today. I know you ain't finna play with me today. I'm gonna let you come up here and chat and stuff, but you keep, you know what I'm saying? You stay on track, Giggles. You hear me? 2 firefighters, mom gifted 10 memberships, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you supporting the Hive. If you guys got one, make sure you tell her thank you. Corinne also gifted a membership. Please make sure you tell her thank you if you guys got one from her.
Only
refunded. All right, Giggles, you're up here. What's up?
He only refunded $1 memberships.
Well, he can't refund the memberships anyways. The YouTube has to do that. You can't refund memberships. I mean, you can't. You can either give them their money back, or YouTube has to refund the memberships.
What about gifted?
Yeah, you would have to. YouTube will have to refund those. You can't do anything with your memberships. Like, if you wanted me to refund you right now, there's no way I could unless I paid you the money that you paid in, and then. But even still, I mean, we have as creators, we have no access to, you know what I'm saying, refund people's memberships.
How long does that go for? Do you know?
If somebody buys one or gets one, it's 30 days.
Kick in?
30 days.
30 days, right? Yeah. There you go. Well, I guess, I don't know, Ericon or whoever the fuck that guy was.
That's the uncle. Yep.
Yeah. Aaron, or whoever the guy is. They figured out how to do that.
They figured out how to do what?
Well, refund the memberships.
Well, they didn't claim to refund the memberships. They claimed to refund the cash apps, and he actually showed a sheet of paper where he says he gave these cash apps back, that he refunded them. But in actuality, he did not refund them. Lean on Me was showing this morning how to refund them. You know, what they look like refunded, and they are not refunded. He did not refund them. So as far as we know, but also he didn't do PayPal's, Cash Apps, or he did Cash Apps. He didn't do PayPal, Venmo, or any other fucking way.
Sure. There was never anything like a negative. That was interesting. Like you know, where like you pay it back.
Yep.
Yeah. That's crazy. I don't know, man. It's weird, bro.
What do you think about this GoFundMe?
For who? Which one?
You ain't been paying attention, baby?
Well, I mean, which one? What?
There's only one. There's only one.
Well,
that's why I said you must not be paying attention, because there's only one. They just put this up and it was pulled down today. It was put up and pulled
just
down.
Now? Yeah. Well, who knows? What's
I'm asking you what you think about it.
Man. Well, it's definitely bullshit.
You think they should be having one up?
I don't know. Dude, whatever. How many times do you think it's... Are you going to, like, give money for anybody at this point? From, now on?
What do you mean?
Like,
I've told people to keep their money to the... I encourage people... I encourage people to not donate to people on here unless they know exactly what they're donating to.
Right.
Too many fucking scammers and people like that.
It's all scam. Everything is a scam. Like everything is a scam. I don't know. It's crazy, man. It would be really nice if we can actually help people if they need it. But shit. I mean, man. I don't know, man. It's weird shit. It's definitely weird shit. Well, clearly Andrew doesn't need it, right? Because God forbid. I don't know. It sucks because there might be people that actually.
I have
there
to
might be
disagree.
people
Not
that
everything's a
actually
scam.
need the money.
Not everything's a scam, but people like this ruin it for the ones who are actually, you know, being real about their stuff. Like I've been called a scammer, so I don't know if you followed me or if you've been around for a while, but I am in current litigation with another YouTuber who you know, frivolously filed a
Yeah, they're
lawsuit on
probably
me,
all on here
and
for
I
that.
have had to
That
do
sucks.
a PayPal pool. Here, I'll mute you since you can't hear me. I had to do a PayPal pool. I was called a scammer and told that I was scamming as well, and that I was scamming this community. Now, anybody in here that has been watching me or knows me or has been a part of the hive knows damn well that I'm not scamming anyone, because my lawyer has been putting paperwork out and it's been gone over. Several people have gone over it. So they know it's not a fucking scam. They still say that though.
I don't even know where to go with that. Like, what are you gonna do?
You know, not everything's a scam.
Like,
you know what I mean? I'm letting you know.
I mean,
up here, because I mean, when you come in here, obviously you don't really know too much about what's going on. So I just wanted to clarify that. You know, not everything is a scam.
Yeah. Well,
but I see why people.
I'll give you a heads up.
What?
Here's a heads up on my end. I don't give anybody money.
You shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't unless you know exactly where it's going.
I don't give anybody money, guy.
Yeah, you should.
That's for damn.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're
Are you still here? Oh, Nana, you're up here too, baby. I didn't want to blast you on camera, so.
Oh, thanks. I was just wondering if has anybody heard? I was watching someone yesterday, and they have this case out of New York now, not far from Andrews, and there's been a couple people that have started talking about this case, and now people are getting death threats from Andrew's brother about this because people feel
Wait a minute. Wait. Back up for me, baby. First of all, what case is it? Who does it involve? What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying.
So it is the lady's name, her last name is Aberneck. I believe her first name is I'm trying to think of the first name, but it's out of Frog Hollow in New York. Excuse me, which is evidently like right around the corner from where Andrew lives. And yeah, it's Kelly Sue Aberneck, I think is how you say her last name. I could be saying the last name wrong, but I do apologize. But it's Aberneck. And this is a cold case, and like from right around the corner. And I've heard rumors, because I haven't seen any proof or anything yet, that Andrew is like listed as a suspect in this case. And a couple people have started following it, have started talking about it, and once
this
they
is a
do,
case that his brother's involved in, right? I mean, because people are confused, I guess, and so am I. I'm not.
Yes. So it's a cold case. Andrew even did a live about this, where he like walked the railroad tracks and talked about this case and said that one of his family members was dating this Kelly Sue lady.
Okay,
And
so let me get this right. Hold on one second. All right, so all this stuff happens, and the scam comes out, right? So once the scam comes out, people start digging into Andrew and Aircon, right? So once they're digging into him, they plus Andrew's talked about this case. So then you guys said, or people, I don't know who it is, but so then these people realize that he's possibly a suspect in the case, and now they're digging into it. Is that what I'm getting right? Or
yeah, from what I have followed so far, and the people that the other creators, I'm not a creator, so I like I said, this is just a couple things that I have watched over the weekend. And as soon as the creator starts talking about this case, these creators and people in the wherever that are talking about it are starting to get death threats from Andrew's brother.
Well, we know we can't take either one of them serious. They're both little bitches. So,
right. But I mean, and he even, I don't know. So it's a weird, I'm just saying, so this is like another, like, totally weird thing that has come out this weekend, along with all of these scams and all this stuff. And from one thing that I did read, that this person, this Kelly Sue Abernack, went missing right around the exact same time that Candace's sister went missing.
Oh, okay. So people are just putting puzzle pieces together. They're just trying to put pieces together and make it a puzzle, right? That's what we're doing with that.
Well, like I said, this is just all I've heard, but I didn't know if anybody else had heard anything about this.
Honestly, it sounds like a big shit show conspiracy that somebody's came up with, is what it sounds like to me.
It totally could be, like I said, but I just thought it was so weird that, like, the brother is almost like watching accounts, and like as soon as somebody talks about it, like he'll go in and start. And someone else talked to the like the family spokesperson in this case, and I don't know his name. Aircon, is that how you say it? Andrew's brother, half brother, maybe not brother, I don't know.
Yeah.
He actually did a video, like, down, I don't know if it was a tunnel or underneath a bridge or something, like right where this lady went missing. And I mean, like, it's totally wild. And like you said, it could be totally rumors. It could be just a shit show. It could be nothing. It could be something. But I was just curious if anyone else, had heard about this weekend, because, everyone's head's already spinning from the multitude of things that have happened from January 8th or 9th or whatever.
Basically, I don't know. I feel like that is a bunch of shit show nonsense that's going to be added and put into this, because it's got something to do with Andrew, but really has nothing at all to do with Summer. So sounds to me like it's a bunch of Andrew's, a bunch of his old baggage bullshit that followed him, and people are finding out about it. Has really nothing to do with this. So honestly, I don't really care to hear any more about it. Honestly,
no, I get it. Like I said, I get it.
I'm saying, like, from him, other creators, I won't be watching. Like, if creators try to cover this again or bring this, I'm just not gonna. That, you know what I mean? I have no interest in covering it. You know what I mean?
No, and I totally get it. Like I said, and I was up here the other day, and again, this whole, my prayers, are with Allie, that she does make a recovery. If she doesn't, that she goes peacefully. My prayers are with Summer. I know everyone's number one focus, is finding Summer Wells, and I 100% am on that. I mean, this whole case has been terrible for the last 2.5 years. But
like I said, every case matters. Every case matters of a missing person. It doesn't matter if they have kids or not. It doesn't matter if they were married or not. It doesn't matter if they're female or male. Every single person in every case matters. So,
right, exactly. And that's one reason why I brought up this Kelly Sue, because she's still missing.
Right. Right.
You know,
Yeah,
and
that's something. I mean, I obviously people are looking into that, but at this point in time, I don't have any interest in covering it at this point in time. You know what I mean? It's
no, and
it
I
just feels like
totally,
there's more baggage. It's more baggage of Andrew's bullshit baggage that's being drug into Summerwell's case that doesn't need to be.
yeah, exactly. You know, and I wasn't trying to derail anybody. This has been on my mind since
I
I saw it.
appreciate
I
you.
just wanted to ask, but I'll be in chat. Like
I
I said,
appreciate you letting me know because I didn't know a lot of that. Like that's you filled me in on some of the bullshit. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
know.
mean, and just in case
I
like somebody
appreciate
comes
that.
across it and they're like, "What the heck is somebody talking about?"
It does sound crazy. Yeah, it does. It sounds like,
yeah.
What the hell is this? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, and then, and you don't know if it's another derailment from this, trying to take away from the scamming that's going on, or again, if it's really
Right,
true.
if it's true. Yeah, yeah. Because it very well, I mean, it could be either one. I mean, it could be just, you know what I'm saying? Somebody running off the mouth to take off this, to divert away from him being, called out for scamming and shit. Or it could be something that really did happen, And I also recall the brother saying he got caught walking out the woods. And his mom called the police on him and shit. So I can see why people are putting this together and like, what the fuck did you do in the woods, So
yeah, and it also just makes you wonder, like, again, is all this scamming trying to derail people from maybe all of these cases that they could be involved in? Not saying that they are, this is allegedly, but your mind just starts to wander in those places, because you're like, my gosh, what else could this family do
you
and
just have
say
to be
to hurt
careful
people?
with, conspiracy theories and you know what I'm saying, letting your brain wander too far,
Yeah. I mean, but like I said, just from this weekend alone, it's just been a whirlwind just from all the scamming that's come out, and you're like, holy crap, like there couldn't have been more.
Right.
But then you find out that, that he hasn't refunded these people and he hasn't done this and that. And it's like, dude, get off the internet.
Right. Yeah,
So,
I hear you.
Yeah, but that's, like I said, that's all I wanted to say. Like I said, I'll be in chat, just chatting away, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you. You as well.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Giggles, did you have anything else to add before I move on? Giggles, did you have anything else to add before I move on? Hello, do you want to unmute or? Okay. All righty. I'll wait a couple more seconds and then I'll probably have you hop down. I don't know if you're stuck or if your phone's dead or something happened or what, but yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to have to stop dropping the link right away. So I can cause I'm like completely thrown off. You know what I mean? I then lost my spot where I was at. I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about. All right, honey, I'm going to go ahead and boot you then. Cause obviously your phone's messing up or something's going on. So anyhow, we'll go back to this. Yeah. So here goes Andrew's real talk. Says, what calms me is the sweet smell of rotted corpse. He claims that's his brother. His brother claims that's him. Either way, though, his son called him out on it in the messages. So you know what I'm saying? The son, Hunter, has already called him out for this. However, let's get back to this. So this GoFundMe was made today, right? This GoFundMe was made today. And so let's get back to it. Let's start over from the beginning here. So Andrew and Hunter talk on the phone or whatever. He tells Hunter what's going on YouTube. Hunter says, fire up a live stream. Fire up a live. I want to talk to them about Benny, whatever. I want to clear my sister's name, this, that, and the third. So mind you, anything that comes in prior to that doesn't really mean shit to us because we shouldn't see their private conversation anyways. That's a father-son conversation that shouldn't be shown to begin with, which he knew he fucked up because he tried to strike me not once but twice, and then he came up on my panel and fucking lied about it and said he accidentally clicked the wrong button. He didn't mean to click the wrong button, but he actually did. He fucking struck me, filled out the paperwork, struck me again, and then responded and tried to strike me again. So yeah, you did, Andrew. You came up on my fucking panel and disrespected the fuck out of me by lying to my face about it. So why even come up if you're just gonna fucking lie? Yeah, they brought all this to YouTube. So anyhow, long story short, he basically tries to run a scam and run a grift, and he says Hunter needs money. He needs $2,000 for rent. Okay, he needs $2,000 for rent, but then his girlfriend's mom, Nikki, comes out on the live stream here. Matter of fact, we'll pull this up as we go. We'll just pull it up as we go. So the friend Nikki comes up and she or the stepmom, I'm sorry, there's so many of them on here that. So she comes up and says basically that she has custody of Hunter. Here we go. That she's got custody of Hunter and that he's, staying with her for right now. Okay. So he's staying with her for right now. So first of all, there needed to be no rent money. Why have rent money unless Nikki's being kicked out, which from my understanding, she's not. So this $2,000 for rent money is a bunch of bullshit, which we already knew. But then her best friend right here to the right, Allie's best friend to the right here explains that she's on a housing plan. With the housing, she's on a, let's see here. I think there's a small video of it. Matter of fact, I think Tiffany popped one up of just where she's talking. Yeah, here we go. So she explains here that Allie, Hunter's mom, has enough to buy a house with the 5-year program. So she's in a 5-year program. Allie is, right? So they said they were short on their rent. She's in a 5-year program with the housing to, here, I'll let her explain it. Here we go.
Any questions? The 5-year program that they were on allowed Ellie to pay rent, and then they would take a part of that rent and put it into a savings account for her, so that when her 5-year and I'll answer any questions. The 5-year program that they were on allowed Ellie to pay rent, and then they would take a part of that rent and put it into a savings account for her, so that when her 5-year program was up, she'd have enough money to buy a house.
So it wasn't Section 8.
It's a program through Section 8.
So if anybody doesn't know what Section 8 is, Section 8 is a housing program that people can get government assistance. The government or this assistance program will pay your rent for you. They will pay it directly to the landlord, and you basically pay. I've seen some people pay as low as $8 a month for rent, $11 a month for rent. I've seen receipts that, were $45 or $50 a month for rent. And then housing or the government assistance program will pay the rest. She said at the end of 5 years, she would have enough. It hasn't been said that her 5-year program was over. So that may not be the fact that she does not have enough, that she does have enough. Yeah. See, we don't know though, because, again, first of all, Allie has never came on YouTube and said this. She's never came to YouTube and outed all this information. She never wanted Hunter to come on YouTube. So at this point in time, while she's laying in a hospital bed, all her private information, her son, her housing, you know what I'm saying? Everything's getting put out. She ain't got no control over nothing. And I can tell you right fucking now, my friends and family would not be on here talking about none of this bullshit if I was in a fucking coma. Either way, long story short, whether she's got enough to pay a house off or not, she still is in a housing program, meaning her rent is paid and taken care of, or it's taken care of for the time being, for right now. They're not going to throw her out on her ass. The kids are not left without a home. They are not left without a home. Okay? So the $2,000 in rent that Hunter needed, he didn't fucking need it for rent. Period. Hunter lied, in my opinion, and does not need $2,000 for rent. Because again, he's staying with his girlfriend's mother, and she stated she has custody of him at this point in time. The way she explained it was she's not homeless. They're not homeless. They're not staying without a house. They have a roof over their head. He has food in his belly. This was a big ass fucking grift off the back of Summer Wells. Period, point fucking blank. It's foul and it's fucked up. And it's fucked up that it continues to go on. Yes, they are getting assistance. If not, I mean, more so now than ever before. And True is pregnant. We know that for a fact. She also told someone else that she was getting assistance as well, which more than likely she is. And that's fine. I don't have any problem with anybody getting assistance. Some people need it. They fucking need it really bad. They wouldn't be able to have a home over their heads without it, or roof over their heads without it. And I don't knock it, because I mean, shit, we've all been through hard times. I'm humble as fuck. I know I've been through some really fucking hard times. So guess what? I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not knocking her for doing it. What I'm saying, though, is she has taken care of her shit. She does not need a fucking Hunter does not need $2,000 for his mother's rent. So for them to use that as the excuse of, Dad, go live, go live and get rent, go live, I need you to go live, Dad, or whatever the fuck that bullshit was that they a little conjured up together, because that's more than likely what it looks like now. The more you look at it, the more you see it, the more you go back over it. Hey, Heels, how are you, love?
Hey, I was just listening to this, and it's weird to me how easily Hunter lied about that, and what else has he maybe lied about in a interview, you know? Like the interview that has set the pace. Yeah.
The Chris McDonough interview, the Burger King story that never came out, the Burger King. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm saying he probably lied about a lot of shit. The more I think, the more I look back on it, the more I fucking watch these videos and listen to the shit that he was saying, the more I feel like he's a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like him and Andrew both. At first, I just felt like it was Andrew doing it and taking what Hunter said and using it as a scam to scam his subscribers. But I damn near feel like they're in this together now.
Yeah. Yeah. And during that interview with McDonough, he said, it was either he or Allie that said he went to the park with this woman, his girlfriend's mother, and her.
Yeah, but he also tells them that he had an appointment at 3:30 with his probation officer. Right.
And then Allie said on one of the programs that he had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah. So it's like, what store are you going with? Did he have
where did you really go?
Did he have a probation appointment? Did he go to the park?
Yeah.
What happened?
Did you swing by Candace's? What?
Right. It's strange. It's all fucking strange. So here, I'm playing the rest of what she says. Listen to what she says. Oh, here, hold on. I just missed this. Tilly T says, can you holler a hello to a UK supporter here, please? And thank you for your content. Last, don't know, not a single mod thanked. Sad. Mods usually don't think. I do. But I appreciate that, Tilly T. Thank you so much. So yeah, listen to what she says here. Here, matter of fact,
and I'll answer any questions. The 5-year program that they were on allowed Ellie to pay rent, and then they would take a part of that rent and put it into a savings account for her, so that when her 5-year program was up, she'd have enough money to buy a house.
So it wasn't Section 8.
It's a program through Section 8. So it's not like Section 8 paid people housing, but it is a program where Allie paid for her housing, and then they took a certain percentage of the rent that she was paying and put it into a savings account for her.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I don't think that would be like the $8, $30 a month housing, because how much could you save?
That seems to me like she's paying her rent and they're taking whatever out of it to put in the savings account. As far as Section 8 goes, yes, I've seen people paying $8, $10,
Yeah.
$12 for their fucking rent, and then the Section 8 housing pays the rest.
Right. Exactly. But on this program, I don't see how it could be $8 to $30 and then take out enough to buy a house.
No, that's not the same program. There's a Section 8 program, and then there's the program
It's
that
just
she's
part of
holding right now. Yeah, they're two. Okay, so they're all so
HUD.
they're like, yeah, HUD approved, or HUD approved. They got to be HUD approved to do that. But anyways, HUD or housing, or you know what I'm saying. But there's different
I know.
like programs with those. So the program she's on, I'm not sure. They don't even have that in Illinois that I'm aware of. I've never heard of that. However, I have heard of the Section 8 with where they pay the landlord
Majority.
directly. And yes, a lady that I knew who her kid went to school with my kid, she had to pay $11 a month in rent, and her rent was $1,500. So
That's
they
crazy.
paid the remaining balance. She paid $11 a month. Her neighbor paid $8 a month, but she had 9 kids. So yeah. And they go
And it's
off
hard to get that kind of voucher.
Oh, it's real fucking hard. Yeah. You got to jump through a bunch of hoops to be able to get it. Yep.
Yeah.
But people will, and I don't blame anybody for doing. I mean, people got to do what you got to do. What you got to do. Shit. You got kids.
Yeah, there's a crazy video.
You got to do what you got to do. But
yeah, there's a crazy video on YouTube of the day of the lottery, and there's like hundreds of people rushing the lottery office to get just to get a voucher for the Section 8.
I didn't know. What do you mean the lottery office? They gave them away?
Yeah, there's a lottery. There's part of it. There's a lottery that only happens like once a year. I watched this video like 5 years ago, but it's that the day of the lottery, and you see literally hundreds of people rushing to get in line to get a like you get a ticket and you win. Like you win a place to get a voucher.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's insanity. Yeah.
Voice said hold on. She said generally you have to be homeless to get into those programs. Homeless or pregnant with, a baby on the way or have children already. There's a lot of different, or you know what I'm saying? Some kind of disability. Things like
it's income too.
Yep. Hold on. Crazy Chicken Lady says I paid $50 for a 4-bedroom nice house. So thankful for that program. We went to Homeless Go a House before Christmas.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. And you know what? That's amazing. That is amazing. And that's why they're there to help people like that. That is amazing that they were able to help with 4 children. You know what I'm saying? That is amazing. That's what those programs are there for. So when you're on a program like that and you're already getting help and you're getting government help, what do you think that's going to do when she has the GoFundMe set up and gets handed $2,500?
Is there any
She'll
confirmation?
get cut right off that fucking program. That's what's going to happen. They're going to end up getting her cut right off that motherfucking program. Just like Andrew putting pictures of Hunter's gun out on the fucking goddamn text messages. Now you act like people ain't calling the police and reporting that shit.
Yeah. Not only his age, he's probably still on probation.
I'm pretty sure he is. I think that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, I didn't listen.
He's talking about doing drugs and going to his big homies, and he's got people that'll lay their life on the line for him and talking just straight out of his fucking ass, and his dad all the while just letting it go on.
Wow. Yeah, Andrew's allegedly. Yeah, there's a lot of mystery behind that whole Andrew going to Tennessee with Jose and all that.
Yeah. Yep.
Because he's not afraid of lying.
Oh, well, fuck, he came up here and lied twice to my face in like seconds, saying he returned all the money. He returned all the money. No,
yeah.
You didn't. No, the fuck you didn't. And secondly, not only that, he sat and fucking, I don't want any issues. It's all Hunter's fault. He tried to lay the blame right back on Hunter's fucking feet right when he was over here. No, you're not going to do that either. Because if it was just Hunter, then we can just put that right on you.
Yeah, and you're the dad, not to mention.
Exactly. You're not the fucking child.
So Hunter lives with that. I wonder if it's the same girlfriend. She's pregnant, right, with twins?
No, from my understanding, she's not.
Oh, it's his sister?
Yes, the sister is pregnant, and she's only pregnant with one baby.
Okay, well, somebody's having twins.
Well, that was what was said, but that's apparently not true.
Not true. Okay. I missed something.
From my understanding, that's just a rumor that was put out there that Hunter's girlfriend was pregnant with twins. However, again, it's from my understanding a rumor that was put out there. Hold on. Voice, is this you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Andrew told that story.
Right.
Andrew's the one who put that out. And I wanted to come up and say, you're exactly right, Queen. If all this money is raised and it goes for Allie's benefit, it could impact her on those programs.
Yeah, she'll get cut right off. Because, I mean, they're going
Yes,
to, that's an extra income that she didn't have. Tilly T gifted 10 memberships. You guys, make sure if you got one, please tell her thank you. Tilly T, thank you so much for supporting the Hive. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
But you and Heels were exactly right. I just wanted to come in and parrot behind you guys. You were exactly right, because if you make a penny over, they can take that, and until you repay everything, they can keep that program from helping you and assisting you. So that's all I wanted to say. And that the lie was told by Andrew about the baby, him having twins on the way. All of that that came out on Andrew's talk. Right. Hunter said it, but it came out on Andrew's. Anyway, I am going back to finish getting ready for the day.
You know what? The perpetrator, though, we don't know if it's true or not. All we know, though, is that if you start throwing in extra income and extra donations and extra money here, and here, they're going to want to know exactly who it came from, where it came from. You know what I'm saying? They're going to start digging around and want to know where all this came from. But somebody said, Heels just made me realize something. If Hunter left the house and his time is not accounted for, he could have helped with something with Summer, though. Just in like because he said he's changed his story so many times. Now he's thrown in the Burger King thing.
Which makes me wonder if that was supposed to not be talked about all along. Anyway, all right.
Yeah,
have a great rest of your day. That was the only two I had to add in on. Bye.
We'll see you later. Yeah, so honestly, I think that this was done is what it seems like is Hunter was asking his dad for help with this rent. Obviously, he didn't need it. He was doing it for his own pockets at this point, in my opinion. And Andrew's like, yeah, we'll do a donation stream, which they did. We've shown that on the live stream. So they did the donation. Let's see here. Tilly T gifted another 10 memberships. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you supporting the Hive. Thank you, babe. If you guys got one, make sure you tell her thank you, please. Let's see here. Yeah, so I feel like Andrew was asking his dad about help with the rent. And because of Kimberly Jerome, member for 11 months, love, thank you for being here. I think because Hunter knew Andrew could get money. They've had that conversation. So I think he asked him to help him get money for the rent, even though he really didn't need that money for the rent. He asked him for it anyways, or asked him to help him get it because he felt like he needed to help his mom and take care of stuff. I don't think he at 17 realized that stuff was already taken care of and his mom had it all set up and, whatever. Yeah, people were still donating to them. I hope they stopped at this point. But somebody said that someone donated $1,000 to Hunter and then donated another $500 to him. So at this point, he's got $1,500. Now, wouldn't it be a damn shame if he, 1,200 members, here we come. Wouldn't it be a damn shame if he was handed all this fucking money and, went off and did drugs or happened to overdose or something like that while his mother's in the fucking hospital? Because we don't know what the fuck he does. We have no idea at 17 years old. We have no clue. What we do know, though, is our fucking community, well, the Summer Wells community, some of our community was fucking scammed by his ass. I don't know if Dolly sent $1,000 or not, but I know he was saying, I know somebody sent him $500 to give to Hunter and them. And I think they told, I think it was Cordy, but I think they said keep it. So I can't really see Dolly sending Andrew or Hunter $1,000 just on a whim for the hell of it. That Dolly did offer to get a plane ticket, though. I do know that. Something about Andrew. Andrew wanted a plane, or was asking if he could get him a second ticket. Some along those lines. I mean, I don't really know how that went, but at this point in time, the GoFundMe was put up and now it's been taken down. So here it is. Here's what they had up this morning. They got her picture up there, her name, and they wanted $2,500. And this is what it says. Let's see. I'll read it. All right. So it says right on here. So the first part of it says, hello, my name is Amber, and I am creating this GoFundMe page with the blessing of Allison's family for my lifelong friend and sister, Allison. It breaks my heart to say that Allison is currently in the ICU on life support, and the doctors have informed us that she may never even wake up. Even if she does, she won't be the same Allie that we know and love. She leaves behind 3 children. Right there. She leaves behind 3 children. That's insinuating that she's dead, that she's gone, that she's left behind 3 children. Left behind means gone. She's left behind 3 children. That's insinuating that she's dead. She's not. So they say she leaves behind 3 children, her grandmother, mother, 2 sisters, and her best friend and wife. Allison was eagerly waiting to become a grandmother, but unfortunately, she didn't have health insurance. So what does her having to be a grandmother have to do with health insurance? And I thought, hold on, because maybe I'm fucking, now I'm really lost. Because didn't Toaster Oven, Andrew's mod, go to the hospital to give them information about free funeral services? Wasn't that the purpose of going to the hospital? Am I wrong? Did that not fucking just happen? I am pretty fucking sure she just fucking said she went to the hospital. Her whole purpose was going to the hospital to give them information about how to do, how to get the free cremation or free services, how to sign up and get help with those or get free services. That was her reason for going to the hospital. Yes, that's Amber. Yes, Forever Army. Yes. She's the brown-haired lady that I was showing earlier, interviewed with Chris, Allie's lifelong friend. So yeah, so if anybody would know, she would know. Hold on. Dolly said he didn't send $1 to Andrew. Well, fuck, good. I'm glad he didn't. Fucking goddamn scam. Shit. I wish the people that did fucking send him money wouldn't have sent it. I think it's bullshit. It's right after Christmas. People have fucking bills. There's a lot of people that are fucking struggling. I'll tell you right now. I won't do it again. Not after what happened the last time. Nope, I'm done. I will not. I never did it before. And the shit that happened this last time reminded me as to why I will never do it again. But it reminded me, I broke my own rules, because one of my biggest rules on here was we do not advocate for GoFundMes. We don't help. We don't, none of that. And yeah, no good deed ever goes unpunished. We've seen that happen over and over again with others, with creators and other things that's going on. Kate, you really didn't miss a whole lot of much. It's still the same scam and fucking bullshit going on. But now there's a GoFundMe out for $2,500 that says basically that she's dead, that she's left behind 3 kids. Let's see here. Let me finish reading this. A sister, she's left behind. She lives behind 3 kids, a grandmother, mother, 2 sisters, her best friend, and wife. She was eagerly awaiting becoming a grandmother, but because she didn't have health insurance, she can no longer be a grandma. What? What? I'm understanding this wrong. That's maybe I'm not reading this correctly. I got to be reading this wrong. We are only asking for $2,500 to cover her cremation and memorial expenses. If anyone finds it in their hearts to also donate towards her medical expenses, it would mean the world to her and her family. And for me, please help us by sharing this page and supporting our cause. We appreciate any help we can get during this difficult time. Which, don't get me wrong, I know it's a difficult time. I know that they have to have gas. I know they have to go back and forth. I know that they have, I'm sure it's probably really hard on them. I understand all that. But I would say Hunter and Andrew fucked that up for them. More so, I put the blame on Andrew, but now I'm beginning to think Hunter was, played an active ass role in some of the shit that went down. Because that's pretty much what it seems like. And then to hear that somebody, another creator on here fucking helped push this fucking narrative and push for Andrew to fucking, do the shit he was fucking doing. Just seems like some real backhanded ass bullshit going on. Another, throwing rocks and hiding your hands situation. Now, when you open this is what it says. So here's the bottom of it where we just read. But this is what it says now when you click that link. Fundraisers not found. So somebody must have deleted it or it got reported and got taken down. That's all I can think. Somebody either reported it so many times that they took it down or the person took it down. But I will say with Michael Long, when he had a fundraiser, when he had a GoFundMe, he had like $100,000 and we reported that fucker daily nonstop. All of us did. An entire group of people did, and it still didn't take it down. Never once pulled it down. Hey, Cheesy Weezy, what's up, baby?
Hi, I didn't want to interrupt, but I'm just in the chat just seething. I understand they need gas money, they need this, they need that. They need to go to Hunter and get some of that money that people already donated.
Right.
Yeah.
You got a $1,000 donation and a $500 donation that I'm aware of.
Yeah. These people are nothing but scammers, all of them. I mean, this has been nothing but a scam right from the start, right from the Chris McDonough interview, I think, in my opinion. And that one chick, that toaster oven, she said she talked to the grandma about the babies, and she said, "What babies? The pregnancy test came out negative." That's what that's what Toaster Oven said.
Yeah, so Toaster Oven. So basically, they're right there, and I didn't want to put it on her. I didn't want to say that, but I did hear from that she's the one who said that she's not pregnant. That there's no twins, there's no babies. The only one that's pregnant is True.
Yeah. A couple days ago when I was on your panel, I was like, I don't want to say anything because on your panel about it. But I was like, well, now everybody's saying the babies weren't true. And it's like, well, I'm going to say it now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had heard. And hey, Heels, are you back?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you were here and then gone.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even get YouTube to pull up.
Oh yeah. Who knows?
Weather.
YouTube's been glitching real bad. Kim Holmes said scam from the beginning. Toaster Oven also said services would be paid for if needed. So it just gets worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
But I see at Toaster Oven, they said that Toaster Oven went down there to go talk to her about services. Actually, you're the one that said that.
Yeah. And I want to real quick. I want to correct something that when I first said that she went down there and blah blah blah. I neglected to say the reason she went down there, because we were wondering why she went down, why she couldn't wait for Andrew to contact her back.
Yeah.
I forgot to say she had thought Allie was already dead. So that's why she was in such a hurry to get down there, because she knows that the hospital, if you don't figure out arrangements, they're just going to send her off, and that it's a time sensitive thing. So that's why she was in such a big hurry to go down there to the hospital with that information.
I mean,
not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's why.
I know that there's excuses that are being put out, but you know what I mean. I didn't.
Yeah.
None of it sits well with me, because she could have called the hospital and said all the same shit.
Exactly.
So
I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying that's what
Yeah, I get it. I totally understand. I don't want you to think I'm saying that towards you. I'm just, you know what,
Yeah.
you know where I stand in my opinion of it. I mean, like I
Yeah.
said, I heard she's had nothing but good intentions, and but then okay, so then it comes out that she's, homeless, that she's struggling herself. She's having a really hard time financially. And you know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, why in the hell, if she's homeless and struggling financially, is she trying to buy someone else food or traveling to go, you know what I'm saying, help a family when she's can't help herself? Like, it's really
I remember Toaster Oven when Dolly and Bullhorn and all them went down the first time.
Yes.
And remember, she was struggling then, and they were raising money for her. Is that the same?
I thought that was the same one, but I could be wrong. But I thought
I think it is the same one.
I don't know this Toaster Oven woman besides this whole story, so I don't know.
And was she the same one with Flava and somebody else where she was in a bad wreck? Or I might be thinking of something. There's so many toasters.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
I'm not sure about that one, honestly.
Somebody might know.
But yeah, the hospital could have given the family information about services if they needed them. She didn't need to go down there. She didn't need to be at the hospital. You know what I mean? I still stand on that. Good intentions or not. I feel like that's crossing the boundaries. I mean, that's going extra real life, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't know their relationship together. I don't know their friendship. So maybe it's not. But in my opinion, from what I do know, I feel like it's going extra life, or, going real life.
I agree.
I feel like it was unnecessary. And if she's, homeless or doesn't have a lot of money, or she doesn't have food and she's having a hard time herself, she should be focusing on herself, just as anybody else should. In my opinion, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If there's anybody on here, please do not send any kind of money to me or anyone else. If you're struggling, make sure you take care of home. Make sure you're good. Make sure you have everything you fucking need. And if you give to someone, give with the understanding that it could possibly be a scam if you're not going to do your research. Or if you're going to dump money into something and then only to find out it's a scam later, don't be upset. You know what I'm saying? It's you can't be upset when you throw money at somebody and then you don't look into it or you don't research anything, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, turns out to be a huge scam. Thank God we stopped this one within a day. You know what I mean? We got to the bottom of this one pretty fucking quick. But some schemes went on for months and months because people are scared to ask for paperwork. People are scared to ask for proof. You don't want to overstep your boundaries. What's up, just Samantha?
Hey, Queen.
How are
Man,
you?
all of this, high heels also. I don't know if anyone else is up here. All this is infuriating. Just sitting watching this for the last couple of days, it takes me all the way back to like the summer's day. And now I'm just thinking it's a bunch of YouTubers who wanted to go on vacation for a meet and greet in Tennessee. It's wild and it's really fucking weird. Like, can you imagine if your mom passed away and somebody from online shows up at your door? Like, it's insanity. How invasive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I heard True, and she was very careful, I think, the way she spoke when it came to Summer. But to hear her say about being 7 months pregnant and the stress that YouTube is causing her and people coming and taking photos, and Hunter said, it's over 2.5 years. I'm trying to put Summer Wells behind me. Like, Drew said, clicks and views. They want to be famous. I don't think they want to talk about Summer Wells for the rest of their life, and I can't blame them. Like, we have to put it in TBI's hands at this point. And then everybody says, like, oh,
Right.
It's all about Summer. I want to help Summer. I want to help Summer. TBI said none of these people are cleared. I consider, in my own opinion, anybody who was with her that day a suspect. They have all been caught in lies multiple times. So you really care about Summer and you want Summer to be found, but you also want to support the people who were there that day who have been caught in lies over and over and who I consider suspects. Make that
And
make
who have
sense.
taken money for interviews. I mean, all of them have. Well, I say all of them. Allie has for sure. Okay, allegedly, by Molly, but Hunter going on and asking for money. His dad, if it weren't for Summer, they couldn't do that. Nobody would give him money.
It's crazy to me. Like, I mean, why not? I'm sure every town has homeless people. Every town has single moms who are short on diapers. Why is it that the Summer Wells community continues to dish out money and then it turns out bad? Like, even remember that the fundraiser, I remember reading the newspapers that it had to get held for questioning. Everything turns out wrong. Like, how have you not learned? It makes
they
me
don't
think
want to
of
learn.
Pam and Allie. They came here to talk about Summer. Look at what happened with them recently and taking money from the community for lies. Like, wake up, people. And why are they doing it? Just because they feel like they help Summer? Well, you're not helping Summer. It's not EquiSearch you're sending money to and trying to get a search going. It's just so weird.
And why isn't Chris McDonough all over Hunter telling 3 different stories? Hunter and Allie telling 3 different stories than what he was told. And then Burger King, where the hell did that come from?
He was on the lab on the lab the other night talking about the interview, watching the interview, but other than that, I haven't seen him say anything.
Hunter said that they went to Burger King on their way back, on their way. He said something about Burger King in the summer eats fries. Remember?
Right. Now, that's not what they said before.
No, that's not what they said before at all. Taylor, what do you got to add?
Well, what I was going to say, I do think whenever Toast Driving was talking the other day on that live, that she said something about the reason why she knows all this information is because she lost family members in a house fire. I don't know if any of you guys recall that or not.
No.
No, don't.
Yeah, I think that's what she put out is the reason why she doesn't have a house. I think that's also the same lady that Candace told she could bring her van up there and park it and, stay up there at her house even.
Well, that was nice of her. When was this supposed to have happened?
Well, that was back, I want to say this summer is whenever Candace offered that to her.
Candace wasn't living there this summer, was she? I don't think she was. Because Don was in jail till October, wasn't he?
No, they were in Arkansas in 2022.
Yeah.
And they come back for the summer, and that's whenever she offered it to her. whenever, JLR kept following them and going to their door and knocking on their, I think whenever they came back, she offered Toaster Oven a place to stay.
Can I just say something? I don't want to be out of line here. I'm not a Welsh sympathizer at all. I go back and forth. But am I wrong, or has everybody been begging for money and putting their cash apps and everything out there other than the Wells? I think they're the only ones that haven't, except that one time when everybody was telling Candace to put it out because Dawn was in jail. Other than that, I don't think they've ever asked for a dime.
Wants us out there running.
But everybody's dragging them through the mud and everything. They haven't been proven as suspects yet. I mean, as guilty yet. And they haven't asked for a dime, and everybody's feeling sorry for this person and that person, but they're dragging these people through the mud who lost their kid, all of their kids, and they haven't asked for a damn thing from this community, other than to listen and to help find their kid. I'm just saying, Queen, don't back everything I say. I'm just saying my own opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was muting for a second. That's I don't back everything. I mean, this is an open panel, and that's another thing too. I think people get a little, confused with that. This is an open panel, and anybody is allowed to come up and speak their mind, speak their opinion. And it doesn't mean that I agree with it or back it 100%. Okay. For anybody that's new here that hasn't been here or doesn't know. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was done. I just wanted to say that. It just blows my mind. That's all. And I just wanted to say that. I said it in chat yesterday, but sometimes I feel like nobody hears me in chat. So,
Sharon, how do you know that?
No, that's not true.
Never once got out looking for Summer. How do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nobody knows what they've done.
Yeah, Dolly came back and said he saw a video that Don showed him of them searching. I mean, we don't know what they do.
You don't know what they did in the beginning when they were feeling helpless in the middle of the night or whatever. You don't know if they were out there looking.
Motherfuckers in their inbox and at their house and knocking at their door and wanting to help them and then fucking turning on them and snaking the fuck out of them.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, and that's the thing, right from the beginning, they were like, yeah, come up to our house, help search, whatever, do this, do that. They opened up their lives to everybody. And then all of a sudden, everybody's just trashing them and treating them like dirt and everything else. So then they closed everything up. They're like, nope, stay away. I don't want none of this. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, they must be guilty now.
Yeah.
They were completely transparent right from the beginning.
Well, yeah, and the way that they live, the way that, you know what I'm saying? The way they live, the way they are, they got blamed from jump.
Yep. Everybody just kept trashing them. Yep.
And everybody wanted to jump on Allie's side after they did those interviews. And from that point forward, because Chris McDonough did the interviews, everybody believed her. And then it turns out they weren't being truthful and had their own problems.
Yeah, a lot of their own problems. And
right.
Allie's son was one of the last ones to see Summer that day.
Who was cleared? Texas Blue Bonnet. Nobody's cleared.
Okay. Hold on here. Let's see. I wanted to hold on 1 second. Toaster Oven is not the same toast person who was in the car wreck. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I would like for you. Thank you. I appreciate you clearing that up.
Yeah.
Exploited innocence. Let me see here. What'd you say? True crime community was targeted. I feel this was all planned out in advance. Could have been. It could have been. Very well could have been. I don't know. The text messages between Hunter and Andrew that shouldn't have been put out in the first fucking place were, that were put out, that were cherry picked, clipped, and all kinds of bullshit, put out how Andrew wanted them to be put out.
Yeah.
Made it sound like, they were both in on it. But like I said, how would Hunter know that he got on here and made money like that if he didn't tell him or he didn't brag to him about his subscribers paying for his stuff or having money or making money or whatever? How would he know that?
Well, another thing, I mean, I don't want to speak ill of Allie. I hope she makes it through. But she, right from the start, has had her Cash App everywhere on all the places that she's been on, those different shows that she's been on. Right away, she gets her Cash App up there. So, I mean, he knew too, you know.
Texas Bluebonnet is saying or asking, hadn't Candace been cleared? But no one's been cleared.
Yeah, the police say that no one has been cleared, including Hunter.
Yeah.
He says Hunter said that the press, that his lawyer told him that the press is the reason why his name is mentioned. But to be honest with you, he is more than likely he's in that police report as being, one of the last people that were with Summer that day, and Candace and Candy.
Right.
And yes, I did call and I did call and speak to somebody and I did get it confirmed that they did go to Burger King that day, but it was before they picked up Hunter. So Hunter was not with them. Why he brought that up, I don't know.
Oh, they did? Candace never mentioned that.
No, Candace did not mention that. So I'm wondering if they were told not to say it for the public. I don't know.
Right. Because remember in one of the TBI reports, they said either TBI or Hawkins County said there's part of the timeline that won't be revealed.
Yep. And that's part of it.
And Candace has never mentioned it.
No, ain't that crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy. So
Yeah,
that must be part of it.
I used to make jokes about, like, it's a good thing my kids never went missing or somebody around me has never got murdered, because I have no clue what I've done. I could never go through and account what I've done through the day. The times and how long it took me and what I did. And
could you imagine coming on here for help and then being fucking ridiculed and talked to like fucking shit and being...
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When Benny tried to stick up for him, he was fucking treated like straight garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, he's not perfect, and I'm not sitting here fucking white knighting for him, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, anybody, it didn't matter. Chasing, I mean, fuck, I could sit here and name a whole group of people.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Was treated like straight fucking trash. They were treated like straight shit for sticking up for the Wells. Wells sympathizers, you love the Wells, all kinds of bullshit. Like, I mean...
Yeah, it happens in a lot of cases.
And that's what I said. I support and talk to Candy Hare. But did I support the stuff that Candace Wells and Dawn were doing? No. Do I support the drinking and the bullshit and the fucking games and the fucking bullshit ass fucking, oh, he got stolen by the mafia bullshit? Fuck no. Did I think
but you get
funny that they were fucking playing with YouTubers and talking shit and making fun of them for, you know what I'm saying? Because they knew that the sister was the one telling YouTubers a bunch of shit. So they did it as a fucking game and shit. Yeah, I mean, hindsight's 2020. No, I don't think it's funny, but did I think it was funny that they were fucking with him? Yeah, I did, because they were getting fucked with anyways. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Your sister's calling you a P.
Right. Your sister's saying you know, all these horrible allegations, which I don't know if they're true or not true. I have no idea.
Well, some of them are.
But either way, you know what I'm saying? Brother and sister fucking playing games with each other.
That still doesn't make him a murderer. It doesn't make her a kidnapper. That's the thing, is you don't even have to be for them with some of these people that trash you. You're not saying you think they are. Like, you have to go full blown, they're responsible, or you're trash, or you're a sympathizer.
Yep.
It's the same in a lot of cases, believe me.
You know, in the beginning, I had my...
Chat,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to tell Queen, I said something in back chat. I don't know if I should put it out there or not, so...
You know, from the beginning...
to read it real quick.
From the beginning, I've wondered about the Wells and stuff. I mean, I've gone back and forth this whole time.
Talk about
I have no clue what happened to her, but I'm not going to sit and trash them, even though in the back of my mind, I wonder, about this or I wonder about that, but I'm still not going to trash them until I know.
Yeah, see, somebody just said, where is it? Dawn is a predator. Yeah, like that's a fact.
Queen, what did you say, sweetie?
No, I just said it's not really necessary to bring that all up.
Okay, well, I just thought, it was something that once again, it shows that Dawn and Candace do try to help where others, basically turn their backs. It really irritates me whenever it comes to them.
Yeah.
They got 20,000 from the church. What?
Where's the receipts from that? I've never seen receipts saying that.
And, yeah, they were fixing up. That was
Surely
their
the
mom.
church would put that out. I mean, if there's
Yeah.
gotta be receipts for that.
In their trash house, they were remodeling. It had been up there for decades.
Well, fuck, I mean, they had people volunteering to go help them and then never fucking showed up. They had people calling and saying they would bring them this, they would bring them that, they would do this, they would do that, and they wouldn't fucking show up when it was time to come, when it got time to come down to it. Platinum Girl says Hunter told everyone he was having twins on Andrew's show. Andrew had no idea his own kid was even having babies, and then Andrew said something stupid about him having one black kid, and one white kid.
Well, that's just dumb. So why was he lying? To get more money?
I'm guessing so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Poor Summer.
Yeah, and I mean, the fucking hashtags are ridiculous.
Yeah, Chronicle said the donation from the church person was for the reward, not their house. I don't remember anybody giving 20 grand.
I don't either.
Didn't that one guy give 10? The one that's all over
to the church for their, thing they had up, not just to give to Candace and Dawn. No, I'm not aware of anybody giving $20,000. I mean, if you guys got receipts for that, send them on over, email them over, because I'll put them up right now. I don't recall any of that happening.
Yeah.
Again, I could be wrong. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm fucking behind. I don't think that ever happened though.
Yeah, if she was found, Kim Holmes. There was one guy that offered 25 grand if she was found. That's a far cry from giving them $20,000 to fix up their house. Well, Veritas, if they don't announce them, then how would we know? I just don't think, I have not heard anything like that.
And if it was a donation from a church, churches are nonprofits. So if it was a donation from a church, somebody should have receipts for it because they're a nonprofit. That's all public information.
Yeah, and that amount would be on a record.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a nonprofit. So you can see that in receipts if that was the case. So there should be receipts out there somewhere if it's true.
Well, Catherine says, I'm not a well sympathizer, but I feel like whatever, it jumped. Anyway, she says, they inherited the house as is in disrepair. Many here are not great housekeepers. You know what's funny about that? Think about how many people were in that house. And law enforcement had tossed it like 7 times, searching it. And for her to be able to keep it even where you could walk through it with that many people, I think was pretty good. Because I've looked at those videos and there was nothing on the counters. Like there were no dirty dishes. She was washing and drying clothes.
Some of the pictures I've seen are fucking nasty as hell. They're fucking gnarly, and there was cockroaches and shit. And then when
from the house, I've never seen them.
There was cockroaches, really bad. They said that they had a really bad infestation.
You saw a picture of it
with the roach on it, yeah. But I'm just saying, like when they were there, people who were like Shannon,
yeah, Allie and them
physically there. No, I'm saying like Benny, Shannon, Cam, they've all said, including
I didn't know
that they have roaches really bad.
Yeah, roaches though out there in the woods like that isn't
like it's an infestation. They need that's yeah. All right, I'm going to play this. Did you have anything else you wanted to say, Taylor? Taylor? Oh, all righty. All right. Well, I guess not. So anyhow, there's some of this interview. I want to play some of this interview where, let me see where Hunter pops in, because he doesn't start off with his story.
After practice, we went to a drive-thru at the cookout.
Now, were you guys together?
Yeah.
Okay.
When me and her stopped talking, she mess. I said, Leslie, oh shit, she is messing. So I called her mom, told my mom what was going on. Yeah.
There was 3 of them that had puppies all at the same time.
So there's a lot of dogs on that property. Okay.
And those dogs protect that property.
Yeah, I bet. I
they
bet.
protect them.
And it's kind of isolated up that road, isn't it? When you pull up there in the past, what do the dogs do?
They come running right down to the end of the driveway. And they surround you.
They come down the driveway.
Thursday morning, running a cigarette.
But
No, I have to go. My husband went.
I am here with your son, whose name is
Hunter.
Are you okay that I call him Hunter?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I got music playing behind this, so it's under fair use anyways. But I will be stopping it to go through it. I can't do it on regular speed, though. I got to speed this shit the fuck up. But listen to this, okay?
Okay, you're good with that.
Hunter's interview, very first interview, right? That we're aware of, that he made on here.
Okay, I appreciate that. Number one. Okay, so Hunter, what's up, dog? How you doing?
Good, you?
Good. So, man, there's been a lot of stuff going, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, help me out. Tell me about that day.
The whole day?
Yeah.
So.
And you could speak up, because remember I'm deaf.
Yeah.
Because why am I deaf?
I have no idea.
Because I'm old. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter has completely changed. He's changed a lot.
I'm gonna use this as a reference.
Okay. And why is that?
It's a phone.
No. Okay, go.
I was gonna say that she texted me saying that her grandma was in the hospital.
Do you have those texts?
No, the TBI has my phone.
Got it.
I'm just using her dad's phone.
Okay.
Well,
your grandfather that passed away.
Okay, got it.
So that day that she texted me,
all right, he doesn't say anything about Burger King. Listen.
She said, my grandma's in the hospital. Well, her mom's in the hospital, but we called her grandma at the time like we used to. So I called her up. I said, y'all want to come over here for a bit? Because she's going to be in the hospital for a while. Because she messed up her knee or whatever. And she said, yeah, if that's okay with Allison.
And that's mom?
Yeah, that's mom.
Okay.
And so.
Her and Allie weren't getting along right now at this time.
But she called her Allison.
Yeah, she calls her Allison.
Okay.
And so next thing you know, I tapped mom because she's half asleep because she works at the time she did. But what's that thing? Oh, I asked her if they could come over. She said yeah for a little bit because grandma was on her way. She was on the way. And so she said it was okay, and she said she'd be over in like 5-10 minutes. Now I'm telling you, I don't do good with times because I really don't look at the clock. So if I mess up sometimes, that's on me. I'm really bad with them times.
You're 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything about no fucking Burger King at all in this.
And he stopped yawning so much now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a little different, huh?
Yeah. A little.
Oh God, that was driving me nuts that time when he was doing that interview.
With all the constant yawns.
Yeah. Like, damn, get some sleep, sir.
Like you can tell that I feel like that was like nervous. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like like he was nervous about, what was going on. Okay, here we go.
And so she pulls up, she gets out the car with Summer, and supposedly the kids went to work with the father. And so
now you say the kids. Who are the kids?
Wyatt and Josie.
So the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
So they went to work with their dad, right? But they were supposed to be home that day.
Yeah, that's what he's saying, that they went to work with their dad.
Right.
But I think as a kid, he hears half of something and then remembers it as something else.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that, or the lies are already starting, because what the fuck?
Yeah.
They were, Candace is saying the boys were home that day. He's saying they were at work with their dad that day.
Yeah. And they hadn't talked in months. So, it's, I found editing in this where Hunter changed his answer. And when Chris put out the second time he put this out, he said unedited. Well, in that one, Hunter changes his answer about the Skittles or the candy in the back seat and the Fanta, which he changed his answer on that. I have a video about it, but yeah. And he didn't take that edit out.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah, I have a video on it.
Well, I never put much stock into what Hunter said in the first place, because first of all, he's a 15-year-old kid, and like you said, or Queen said, or you said, I don't remember, but whoever, he's hearing one thing and he's only hearing half of it. I mean, a teenager, you can't always go with everything they say, because not that they're liars, but they just don't process things like adults do. He's a 15-year-old boy, which we know boys, they're 15-year-old boys are a lot different than 15-year-old girls, and boys don't usually have as much attention to detail as girls do.
Right, attention span, period.
Yeah, I just felt like a lot of this might have been coached.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look how Allie looks at him.
Yeah. And there's a lot of enabling going on with all these people around Hunter. If you've been watching the last couple of days when he was on that, between him being on the interview with Andrew and when he was on the call with that Amber Lee and Nikki, and I mean, he was just out and out lying completely.
Oh, I didn't see that
call
one.
on that call with that Nikki, and it was on that Chris's channel. He was totally lying. He was saying that he didn't say this or that, the other thing, and then he wouldn't say anything about the twins. And he's like, oh, well, that's up to her to say. Well, then now that he's around that Nikki, he doesn't want to say it, but he was all blasting all about the twins when he was talking with Andrew.
Right.
So yeah, he's
so
not.
Are all these people paying him for these interviews?
I don't know.
Because I know Dolly offered him $500.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this thing with Chris was because I think I have heard that she's friends with them or something. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyways, this Chris that they were on her channel, and that she's friends with them or Andrew or somebody. I don't know who she's friends with. But anyways, she brought them on because they wanted to do an update on Allie, which they never gave an update. But that was when they were, when that Amber Lee was talking and Hunter was talking, and that Nikki, who is Hunter's girlfriend's mom, she was talking also.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. But I mean, it just sounded, when he was on there, to me, it sounded like he was lying. It seemed like quite a few times on there. But I don't know. It just seems like everybody's protecting him, or they're not protecting him. They're snowballed by him. They seem to believe everything he says, and he's a liar. He's a kid. I mean, that's what kids do. They tell stories. But
well, I mean, I don't know. Seems like they were all lying about that day.
Yeah. How and where did Allie fall and get the head injury? I don't know. I never heard that part, so I'm not sure.
I thought she had a virus.
Yeah, they said that she had pneumonia or something, that she wasn't
Yeah.
taking proper care of herself. And then somebody else said something about she went to the hospital and got turned away. This is allegedly, no, this is only what I've heard on other channels, that she went to the hospital and got sent home, and then she fell and hit her head or something, and then when the ambulance came, she had been not breathing for 8 minutes, is what I've heard.
Right, that's what I heard.
Yeah. They're all lying about everything, it seems like.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, fuck. It's what I do know is I'm really fucking I'm really over bullshit and the lies. I know that. Here, we're gonna play this. It's Carrie Moody's stream. I'll drop her link in the chat. This is one of the first interview. Hunter confuses the timeline and adds tons of discrepancies to the Summer Wells case. Listen to this shit.
I don't want, bro. It's my little sister, my older sister, and boyfriend. They have nothing at all to do with nothing. Oh, I know. So people need to keep, because one thing I do not play with that you taught me is family. I don't play with that. That's what.
Mind you, this is the very first interview, right? So this is when they first started. Okay. They had talked on the phone. He had done the donation stream at this point, right?
Okay.
So he comes on here. This is where he comes on to talk shit to Benny, right? Yeah, people run around with what they heard, but it's not facts. And honestly, none of this is any of our business. Yeah, that's, I mean, with a lot of it, it's not our business. It's not our business. Allie's in the hospital, that she's got finances, that she's got Section 8 housing. None of this shit should be out here at all. But yeah, here's Hunter's very first fucking interview right after, now that the messages have come out and him and his dad are going at it and all this. We're going to rewatch this real quick.
To be honest, what I think is, like they said, there was some dude walking around the property. I think that she went off wandering and just got snatched up.
So Carrie Moody shout out Carrie Moody. This is her video. This is her channel. And I'm glad she documented this, because I'm really wanting to go back and rewatch it now that we've seen the messages and the conversation that took place prior to this. Do we need to look at those again?
Sure. I don't think I've seen them.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No, I've been otherwise occupied.
Let me show you.
Awesome.
Dun, dun, dun.
Doesn't hurt to refresh our memories anyways.
I don't know how you have the time.
Let me show you real fast. And actually, you know what? Somebody, let me see here. It'd probably be faster for me to show you. Somebody had sent me a link real fast. Before, when he shut it off, he tried to private it. So I'll run to that. I'll go to that one real fast because it's quicker. And it's already, they had sent it to me to finish showing, basically to finish showing the messages, because he was pissed and cut it off. So we'll pop this one back on. Give me 1 second to find it real quick. Yeah, he was so pissed off. He tried to private the video while we were going through it. You guys remember that when we were going through the messages? We were live going through them. And then as soon as he seen me live going through the fucking text messages that he put out, that he did a fucking live on, he immediately tried to private the fucking stream.
Wow.
I got banned off his channel yesterday.
Off who, Andrew?
Yeah.
Off Andrews, was you calling him out in the chat?
I was calling him a loser, telling him, why are you even putting this out about Dolly? Well, I'll know it, you know? And I said a couple other things, like something about he was a liar or whatever. And he's like, get rid of the old cheese wheel. That cheesy wheezy's pissing me off. I was
You
like,
got
bye.
called a cheese wheel. I'm fucking done.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, hurt me, ban me free. I don't even usually watch your channel. Oh,
He's something else. Here we go.
Speak on this summer well, so speak.
We're gonna watch this and then I'll
Also
pull the
about that,
messages up.
It's just a timeline stamp. I can go on the messages with my lawyer and show you I have nothing to do with her. The reason why I got proof is because people were saying that I got my name is on papers with the Summer Wells case. My lawyer, all I gotta do is pick up the phone and she can go to juvenile courthouse and get papers and see that I was only included with the press. That's it.
So you were never really on the suspect list?
No, I was never on the suspect list. It was just the press putting in words that nobody knows about.
So before this even gets started, I'm just going to say there are a whole lot of contradictions to.
All right, that's Carrie talking there. But yeah, she is right. There's a whole lot of contradictions. So here we go.
What Hunter has previously said. No doubt everybody is going to be able to pick those out, pick this apart. I do think we need to keep in mind some of it can be memory and the fact that he was a young teenager at the time. Others, it's kind of hard to really ignore the discrepancies. But here it goes.
So tell them, what do you remember of that day?
So this is what happened. She came over. Her grandma was in the hospital. She was sick. Or not her grandma. Her grandma came in, right? Yeah. Her grandma came from the hospital. She came over. We haven't spoke to them in months. I'm talking about.
They hadn't spoken to him in months and months.
$8 to 9 months because her and my mom got in an argument. Yep. And we left it at that. And she came over. And next thing you know, she was with Summer. We was chilling at the house. The boys were with her dad working. And she just came over because she was just down the road at the hospital.
Okay.
And she needed to use the bathroom to ask me to go fishing and swimming. I said, that's fine. I got to ask Mom. Mom said it was cool.
And then she said, you want to go fishing summer? I said, do you care if I come with? Because it's summer. And I treated her like a little sister.
Right.
And she said, you got to ask out.
Okay, so she asked you, do you want to go fishing?
No, I asked if I could come with because Summer was going.
Got it.
And
And
then we went swimming and fishing after we got her grandma her meds after the hospital. And she bought me a vape or whatever. And I twisted tea. I mean, at a young age, I was drinking and doing stupid stuff anyways. Everybody lived once and they don't do stupid stuff as a kid. And then after that, we went and got slushies. Then we went to Priceless. They was in there for a little bit. Me and her was just, like watching TikToks on my phone, all this stuff. And then they dropped me out because my probation officer was coming at 3:30.
Okay, so his mom originally said 2 to 2:30 because he had a doctor's appointment.
Right. So here's the discrepancies. Ready? Exactly, Ellie. The truth does not change.
After that, I went with my girl to Bristol to a park. And then we got a call. We thought she was playing. We thought she was just playing around because normally when she says stuff like that, she's just playing around. Like people like to play around and say stupid stuff. All right. So we thought that what it was. Then we called Mom. And then the TBI came, asked what happened. I told them the exact same story. And then they just left it at that. They took my phone, and then that was it.
Is it safe to say Mama Dukes is doing the same as yesterday? Everything's still in her willpower in God's hands?
Yeah, it's all depending on her. All right. They took her off her meds, and then they put them back on her meds, the coma meds, to see what's going on. But they said normally people in comas don't move their muscles, and she was moving her muscles, so that's a good sign. Her eyes are healing.
All right, so she's doing a lot better?
Yeah, she's doing a lot better.
So she's stubborn.
But yeah, it's just that whole shit.
Wait, what?
I didn't catch this the first time. Let me rewind this real quick.
We thought that what it was. Then we called Mom, and then the TBI came, asked what happened. I told them the exact same story, and then they just left it at that. They took my phone, and then that was it.
Is it safe to say Mama Dukes is doing the same as yesterday? Everything?
Is it safe to say Mama Dukes is doing the same as she did yesterday? All right. Ready for
Which
this?
yesterday was brain. Not her brain wasn't functioning. That's what I heard.
All right. All
Okay.
right. So, all right, here we go. Listen to what he says, okay? I didn't catch this the first time. I just caught it just now.
Still in her willpower in God's hands?
Yeah, it's all depending on her. They took her off her meds, and then they put them back on her meds, the coma meds, to see what's going.
They took her off her meds, and then they put her back on her meds for the coma to see how she's doing. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Going on, but they said normally people in comas don't move their muscles, and she was moving her muscles, so that's a good sign.
Normally people in a coma don't move their muscles, but she was moving hers, so that's a good sign.
Eyes are healing.
Okay.
All right, so she's
And
doing a lot
she's
better.
doing a lot better. Yeah, she's doing a lot better.
So she's stubborn.
Yeah, it's just that whole situation.
Her eyes are healing, but she's doing a lot better. Just stubborn.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like an induced coma because when they put you in a coma, they put you in a coma with medications. And if they take you off with medications. So sounds to me like she was put into an induced coma, not because she fell, not because she was so sick and oh my God, she missed 8 minutes of breathing. No. When you are put on medications, that's called a medically induced coma.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She was put in a medically induced coma, which that's why they put you in a medically induced coma, so you can get better.
Right.
Usually.
Now, see,
and they pull you out. That doesn't
if
mean
you're
dead or dying or brain dead.
a lack of oxygen for 8 minutes, you're not, and that's what I heard. The very first time was she was,
Where did you hear that?
From him.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I can't be the only one that heard it.
You're saying you heard it from Andrew?
On that show, that's where I heard it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see? I think they slipped this shit in on us.
Yeah, because now it's suddenly, it's her willpower. When your brain's not functioning, you obviously don't have willpower.
Yeah. She's just being stubborn.
Okay. All right.
There's some real shit that people don't even. I see people who don't even that are on YouTube talking about me. They don't even come up to me and say nothing. They're talking about I robbed somebody in a car. Are they dumb? I got set up. I was supposed to go look at the prices of the vapes, and she went to hand me one, and they tried to take off with them. I got set up. They put up that same night, and I told them what happened.
He also did clarify and say this exact same thing the last time that he went on a live with Andrew.
I've never robbed nobody when I've been growing up with sisters. Why would I dare put my hands on a female and drag her up out of the car with her baby?
This is how things get twisted, bro. People want to ask you some questions about your thoughts on Candace and whether or not what your thoughts are about the situation with the Summers case.
Okay, that's fine.
People are actually asking, do you remember what she was wearing the last time you saw her?
You got to think. I've been out of juvenile and stuff like that for my decisions. Nothing to do with someone else. I was a dumb little kid. That's
What was she wearing? I don't know. I was a dumb little kid. This is my decision, my choices. What was she wearing? I feel like he just did a whole Lana answer.
Yeah.
Everything but the question. You're talking about everything but the fucking question. Simple. What was she wearing?
That's why I grew up. I had to grow up and man up.
Yeah, but listen, they want to know if you remember what she was wearing.
I have no idea. I can't remember today.
Ellie, did the cops ever give you back your phone?
They were supposed to, and then I just got a new one because there was no point.
What's going on, everybody? So why'd they keep your shit?
Because they wanted to make sure I was telling the truth.
Oh,
and they wanted to see where it was tracked.
So they wanted to make, and they never gave it back?
No, they never did. I mean, we went to the courthouse. He told me that they was going to give it back, and then we just forgot about it, so I bought a new one. I was working at the time, so it was just like pocket change. So,
all right.
Did they say, talking about drugs? I mean, I don't know about drugs, but weed, like they tell the kids go downstairs or go outside. So,
yeah. Hunter, do you think Candace was up to no good using you as a so-called alibi?
A so-called alibi. I can only say that I was there till 3:30. So I was only.
Do you think Candace was using you as an alibi? I can only say I was there till 3:30.
Where?
I don't know. I can only say I was there till 3:30. He's a whole ass grown kid. Just ask him. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
With him till 3:30. I don't get into politics. I don't do politics.
That ain't politics, kid. They just want.
What? You don't get into politics. What the fuck? All he said was, do you think Candace used you as an alibi? Man, I don't even do this stuff. I don't even do this YouTube stuff. I don't even get into politics. I don't even. What the fuck?
Was he maybe reading chat at the time? I don't know.
What?
Didn't make sense to me, but
The fuck does politics have to do with anything right now?
right.
Lady Tara said that he meant they dropped him off at home. Is that what you got from the word salad?
Well, the 3:30. Did he say when I left there?
Let's rewind it. Because this is the interview that Hunter did with his dad.
Guys go outside, so
yeah. Hunter, do you think Candace was up to no good using you as a so-called alibi?
A so-called alibi. I can only say that I was there till 3:30. So I was only with him till 3:30. I don't get into politics.
Okay, with them till 3:30. Okay.
So, they're like, do you think Candace used you, as an alibi? I can only say I was there till 3:30. I can only say I was there till 3:30. I don't do politics or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
I don't do politics.
That ain't politics, kid. They just want to know, do you think that she was trying to use you as an alibi? Like
no,
that?
No, I don't do so. All right. No,
Now,
3:30.
3:30. So, yeah, I always thought it was 2:30 that you had to be home, kid. Well, yet again, I'm also going off of half-baked bullshit, too.
Yeah, it was 3:30 because my probation officer had to come check the house and drug test me. Did they?
He's 17.
Did they? Yeah, I'm about to be 18. But
they want to know if Candace and Don ever abused the children.
Queen. Did he say my probation officer had to come drug test me?
Yeah.
Okay, wasn't he drinking?
Yeah.
And yeah. Well, that would have been stupid. Did they ask him about that? About the tea?
I don't know. Here, I'm going to play this again.
Well,
Okay.
yet again, I'm also going off of half-baked bullshit, too.
Oh, you're going off half-baked bullshit, but that's what your son told you. You said. Okay.
No,
Now,
3:30.
3:30. So, yeah, I always thought it was 2:30 that you had to be home, kid. Well, yet again, I'm also going off of half-baked bullshit, too.
Yeah, it was 3:30 because my probation officer had to come check the house and drug test me. Did they?
He's 17.
Did they? Yeah, I'm about to be 18.
They want to know if Candace and Don ever abused the children.
We were over there. I've never seen it.
They had to drug test him and check the house. So, hold on.
Okay.
Did he say check the house or come
and check the house if he's gone with his girlfriend and 30 minutes away?
Did he say check the house or come to the house and drug test?
Yeah,
them?
he said check the house. They got to drug
Did he
test
say
him.
check the? Okay, I was just clarifying. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
Well, that's never come up.
That caught me off. That's why I said I had to listen to it twice because I heard him say check the house. Here, we'll play it again.
Bullshit too.
Yeah, it was 3:30 because my probation officer had to come check the house and drug test me.
Had to come check the house and drug test me.
Okay. Thank you.
No, that's okay, baby. Yeah, I had to listen to it 2 or 3 times because I didn't know what the fuck was being said. I didn't know what he was saying. I didn't, All right, here we go.
Did they?
He's 17.
Did they? Yeah, I'm about to be 18.
They want to know if Candace and Don ever abused the children.
We were over there. I've never seen it. When we were over there, most of the time I've never seen them hit them. They put them in the corner, take away their electronics. That's not abuse. That's just regular grounding.
All right. What do you know? What do you know of any of the surrounding people around their house?
Their house. All I know is that there was what's it called? Some dude named Andy. That's all I know. All right. He worked at a mechanic shop and he sold weed. That's all I know.
All right. Question: was Candace on the phone with anybody else other than Don that day?
Some dude.
Huh?
She was.
Andy, the guy he's talking about, is Jody Sue Brown's boyfriend or husband, baby daddy, whatever you want to say. She is actually one of the last ones that heard the scream that day. So for him to mention Andy's name and just pull Andy's name like that.
That part of this story has always stood out in my mind about Andy, Jody Sue, and her son. All that stuff about them has always stuck in my mind. I don't know why.
What was the question? Had she talked to someone else that day? Is that what they said?
Who knows? He probably didn't. He was probably talking off the side. Yeah, more dry snitching by Hunter. Here we go. Hold on. We'll go back.
Okay, thanks.
Their house. All I know is that there was what's it called? Some dude named Andy. That's all I know. All right. He worked at a mechanic shop and he sold weed. That's all I know.
All right. Question: was Candace on the phone with anybody else other than Don that day?
Some dude.
Huh?
She was on the phone with Don with some dude.
So
that I guess was just some random dude was walking around her house.
All right. So some random fuck stick.
So she was on the phone with some random dude walking around their house.
Okay. Sounds like they were looking for weed.
That was hanging around the property.
Yeah, he was just letting her know that he kicked her off. They kicked him off the property.
All right.
He was just letting them know that he kicked him off the property. So were the boys home or were they not home?
Some dude named Andy that sells weed was wandering around their house.
Yeah, and called him and said he kicked him out.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna rewind this. Hold on.
Some dude.
Huh?
She was on the phone with Don with some dude.
She was on the phone with Don when some dude, right? I'm pretty sure she said she was on the phone with Don.
Question: was Candace on the phone with anybody else other than Don that day?
Was Candace on the phone with anybody else other than Don that day? Okay. Now
Correct.
listen to his answer.
All right.
Because it sounds like he says Don, not done. Okay, hold on.
Some dude.
Huh?
She was on the phone with Don with some dude.
So
that
she was on the phone with Don and some dude. Yes, that's what I heard too, Texas Blue Bonnet. She was on the phone with Don and some dude.
Yeah, but he finishes that. Some dude walking around the house.
So he's on the phone with Don about some dude walking around the house. But listen, it doesn't make sense. Okay.
No,
ready?
of course. Okay.
Other than Don that day.
Other than Don that day.
Some dude.
Huh?
She was on the phone with Don with some dude.
So
that I guess was just some random dude was walking around her house.
All right. So some random fuck stick that was hanging around the property.
Yeah, he was just letting her know that he kicked him off the property.
All right. Was that the Andy that texted it's done also was on the property touching children?
Yeah. I don't know about.
What? The fuck?
I think he's getting his random dudes mixed up.
I think he is too. But here, Liz, this gets better. Here we go.
That texted it's done also was on the property touching children.
Yeah. I don't know about touching kids on the property. I've never seen it.
But you know about that text, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you did say that the boys were with Don that day.
Was Summer asleep when the? Whoa, hold on.
They want to know was Summer asleep when you got dropped off?
Yeah.
Was she sleeping on you?
Nah.
Was she asleep?
I didn't even see her asleep. I just got out the car because she wanted to talk to her.
Okay. Got it.
About that thing for that Friday, the water park.
Got it. But where's Summer?
She was still in the middle. I wasn't really paying attention to her, to be honest.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
I wasn't even paying.
A loud ass goddamn dog. Should have put that motherfucker up. Damn it.
Attention at that point. I just wanted to go inside. Or just wanted my girl to come in.
Sure. Did your grandma say you were distraught and rocking back and forth at the camp or swimming? Y'all ever get like quakes from like drinking too much?
Oh,
that's what it is.
Another one. Got the quakes from drinking too much, yet you had a PO meeting and a drug test at 3:30.
Right.
Say what? Fucking
Right.
it with a hot knife, baby. You fucking lying. You're lying, baby. You're lying.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
So much lying.
You lie like a rug, baby. Get the quakes. I ain't never got quakes from drinking one sweet peat tea. Stop. What the fuck? Got the quakes from a fucking sweet tea. With point 0.00002 of alcohol in it. It's got a raindrop of liquor. And he's got the quakes. Got the quakes.
You had the shakes from drink.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's a ticket.
Yeah. That's what it was. That's what it was.
That's a ticket.
Hold on. Yeah. That's what it was. Hold on. We got this. Matter of fact, this seems like a real good time for us to go over a couple of these messages here. Seems like a real good time for that.
Yep, a lot of this and that. Let's get to the juicy stuff, huh? So let me end this here, and I'll just find all the juicy stuff real quick.
Yeah.
Nah, what the hell are you doing? I said view, damn it. Don't give me all this funky crap.
Is that Andy's weird brother?
No, what it's doing is it wants you to play all.
Yeah.
Yep. Andrew's weird brother showing their messages between him and Hunter. What's up? Can you do another live? Because we got kicked out and need money for a hotel. So what do you need money from a hotel from? What, for what? You're supposed to be staying with your girlfriend's mom. She came on and said you're supposed to be staying with her.
All in at once. It's a slideshow thing on your fucking what's called here.
So it's gonna mess here. Okay. So I'm zooming out now. If it doesn't play, let me know.
No, go back one.
Back one. I was on that one. This don't mean shit.
Oh no, show it all, brother. Show it all.
No, this doesn't.
Oh yes, it does mean shit. Yes, it does. You guys were sending hotels back and forth. Yes, you were. And then on the screen here it says Casey Lips H and True were involved. It's being exposed on Smiley's too. So there was a whole hell of a lot more going on than what they're trying to say. I don't know if you guys caught the first screenshot, but the first one was of Hunter's gun that he sent him.
Yeah.
Why, I don't fucking know, but. All
Who
right,
sent Hunter?
Sorry?
Who sent Hunter a gun? I didn't know about
I
that.
don't know who sent it to. I don't know who sent Hunter the gun, but the hunter sent a picture of it to his dad.
Oh, okay.
To show his dad he was strapped.
Oh, okay. Mm.
But a 17 wouldn't bust a cap in nobody's ass, so I don't know why have it if you ain't for use it. You know, but whatever. He better keep my sister off his shit. Andrew says, don't worry about him. I got this. And he says, nah, we gonna get on a live with his bitch ass and make it known.
Mm-hmm. Please,
So,
big man.
Andrew, we're hyping each other up. No, we're gonna get on live. We're gonna let his bitch ass know. Oh, fucking let his bitch ass know what's up right now.
Nobody can read those like you.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking too.
I swear to God, you guys, this is too much. He won't come on my shit. He's pussy. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm contacting my lawyer. Good. He will be fined and sued.
Another one with a lawyer.
I think
He'll be fined and sued. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this fucking works. Yeah. You don't get you don't get to play tough and gangster with it and then say my lawyer gonna give you a ticket and put you in jail talking about me on the line on the internet. I cannot.
Young punk kids.
Young thug fizzle. All right. So
I'm gonna hop down real quick. I don't mean to interrupt. I gotta go have labs done, so I'll be back in the chat. Thank you.
All right, love, you have a good day.
Bye.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Heels, little thug fizzle you.
I'm thug fizzle.
All right. Let's thug this out real quick. All right.
Let's go.
Was stated. We all heard that one.
Contacting my lawyer. He'll be fined and sued.
Hold on. Let me get that out of there. There you go.
He'll be fined and sued.
I do have over 100 photos. Thanks. Let me know if you guys read it.
Yep.
Okay. We'll go down a little bit more.
Benny Lindsay, and he has a GOES monitor on and facing jail for harassment. What the fuck does that even matter or even mean? You're talking to a whole thug that ain't scared.
Why are they talking about Benny?
He's a thug. He's a thug thizzle. What?
Why are they talking about Benny?
Well, because that's why supposedly Benny was bullying him and talking about him and his sister. So his dad called him, or he called his dad, one or the other. I'm not sure how it worked out. But
I gotcha.
One or the other, and they got each other hyped up.
Yeah.
On top of that, he wanted to do a live to cuss Benny out about him, talking about him and his sister. And then he wanted to do a donation live after that because he needed $2,000 for their rent and he needed a hotel room.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
All right. So here we go. Back to these.
Like I said.
Yep. Put more charges on his ass. I will. Good. Go live right now. They need to know how I feel. We going live. And that's where this right here comes into play. Boom. Here's the live right here.
All right.
Telling us right now how he feels. This is live right here. He's telling us how he feels. And ain't nobody gonna talk about him or anybody else because he's a grown-ass kid, man. Mushroom Mama, no. He says that he has a job. He said he had a job. Money wasn't nothing to him back then when he got his phone.
Yeah. Got a phone for pocket change.
Yeah. It was just a little pocket change. He ain't even worried about the phone the police took from him because he's a gangster and he's got a little pocket change to buy him a new one. What you mean?
And a lawyer on the retainer.
Yeah. Yeah. A lawyer that's gonna sue Benny for talking about him on the internet. This is the difference between a 17-year-old and a grown-ass man. Okay?
Mm.
I know, Lord Tiffany, that's right. I forgot about that. PG done bought the damn phone. Prayer Garden is the bottom of the phone for Allie.
Oh.
So, of course, it wasn't nothing but a thing. It came from it came from the Prayer Gardens.
Mm.
Just because you don't drink, kid. And that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't really do like that. I don't drink no more. People try to be like, nope.
People are also wondering, what do you think happened to Summer?
To be honest, what I think is, like they said, there was some dude walking around the property. I think that she went off wandering and just got snatched up.
Excuse me.
Huh.
And for knowing the.
It's funny, they've stuck to that story since day one.
Yeah.
Some dude wandering the property.
Some dude just wandering the property. But you know what though? Look, I can't even lie. With them tree trimmers, there's been all kinds of things.
Me too.
Not
Me
to mention,
too.
I just seen a story today. Matter of fact, this morning about some tree trimmers that pulled some fuck shit on a fucking married couple. And they really did pull some fuck shit. So I don't know. It makes me real leery that they were there that day. Rowena says here for your grown ass littles. My 1999 stick.
Well, too, those tree trimmers were driving, a lot of them were driving their own cars up there.
Right.
Yeah, which also seemed sketch. I've always wondered about them.
Yeah, I'll show you this video I watched, or this thing that popped up this morning about these tree trimmers where they went into this lady's house while they had her husband go out back to look at something. And when he got out back to look at the tree that they were trimming, the other motherfucker went inside, tried to go in their front door. Front door was locked, so he walked around to the back door and basically robbed their fucking house while the other one was talking to him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Broad daylight.
Hmm. Well, yeah. Yeah, but that tree, the guy walking around, since day one. Well, not day one. Since that interview with Allie and them, they've always said that. Everything else may change.
It is interesting. It is interesting that he's actually taking questions, because over here on the other tab we'll show, he even says, nah, we got to watch it together. We'll break it down. Can't. He took it down talking about Benny's live. I'm saying post it on YouTube, going live with my son. They can ask questions about Summer too. I give them support. No, not right now. Now is not the time.
Wait, the one on the left is Andy, and the one on the right in red is
the one in the black is Bam, which is Hunter. The one in the red is Andrew. Dad, we are going live. I want them to know what the actual truth about the shit with True is. Wait till after 5, then Bam sends him the link. 12:57 p.m. right here, studio link. Dropped him the StreamYard link. He said, I'll even talk about Summer. They can even ask me questions about Summer Wells. So January 9th, 12:57 is when he sent him the link. And so they had talked about it prior to this, because this is the live that we're watching right now. January 9th, 12:57 p.m. They did this live right here, right? Pretty sure this happened January 9th.
Seems like it was just a couple of days ago.
Yeah. It'd be like 5 days ago, 6 days ago, right? Something like that, a week ago.
Yeah. Time goes by. Does he have a hospital bracelet on? Look at his arm.
Yeah, he's got a hospital bracelet on. That's probably to get in and out of the ICU, though.
Ah, gotcha.
You know?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen him do that.
I don't know where it ever came from that Hunter was in a fucking gang and killed Summer, but that's about the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh my God.
I don't even know who the fuck would say some stupid shit like that, but I mean, I'm sure on this platform it was said at some point. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
It was, but that's like the furthest thing in the conspiracy theories that I've heard so far of bullshit.
Well, I mean, it'd have to be a gang that his mom drove him, or, you know, her mom drove him over there to do. That wouldn't be very gang-like.
Yeah, not at all. Not very gang-like at all. There's also certain creators who are saying it's like waterboarding the subject. We don't want to hear about him scamming anymore. Well, I mean, when your favorite creator hashtags her fucking name 12 times in 4 days, specifically to get views and clicks and views, that's you need to be calling that out, right, fighters? Not the fact that people are calling him out for being a scammer or trying to scam an entire fucking community.
The Wells and what you saw, I know you were young. On the case, I mean, I feel like that can be done more. That's on my sister.
No, you're fine. Well, yeah, they want to know, do you think that Summer may have gotten into her grandmother's medications?
No, I don't think so. They had that put up.
All right. At the swimming hole, what do you think? How long did she go under for?
I mean, she went under like a little kid would.
Oh, all right. So a normal little kid thing. So
Yeah.
She wasn't drowning or anything.
Did you see that stain? I don't pay attention to clothes.
Was their clothes often?
What?
He don't pay attention to clothes, which okay, I get it. Boys that don't pay attention to that kind of shit. It is what it is. But at this point, I mean, fuck, he knows what she was wearing. There's a million pictures all over the fucking place of the same outfit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Stained.
No, they have a washer and dryer.
Well, I don't mean nothing stains or stains, bro.
I ain't never seen them, so I don't think so, no.
All right. When was the last time you and your sister saw Candace and the kids?
The last time?
Yeah, when was the last time you saw Candace and the kids?
Oh, I can't even remember that. You trying to give me timestamps. I can't do that.
All right. So, question: do you, in your opinion, was Candace a good mom or a shit one?
I mean, her and Allie are like the same. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So they have their moments.
Yeah, they have their moments. Like,
all right. Do you know they would do that? Do you think they would sell their kids?
No, hell no. They love their kids too much. They take them everywhere.
See, I'm glad you said that.
Wonder if he knows that what's going on with them.
Who knows? Well, you talk about Candace at the boys and that?
Yeah.
I probably not. I mean, I'm sure he probably has no idea what's going on with all that, you know?
Yeah.
So, like you said, she didn't go under. She didn't go under.
You know how kids try to swim underwater when they're younger? They go under for like a quick second and come back up type shit.
Yeah. So she was under for a little. Yeah. So she was trying to stay under a bit longer. There's nothing wrong with that. So she didn't drown. No dry drowning. None of it.
No, there was nothing like that. Playboy, everything was just being blown out because I won't go online with other people. I don't do this stuff.
Hell no, you're busy.
I be trying to take care of.
Well, do you have the Chris McDonough where he puts on his cape and dives in to save her?
Yeah. Also,
yeah, Layla, it's all relative.
My babies that are on the way, twins.
There it is, right there.
Yep. Somebody's lying.
So she was trying to stay under a bit longer. There's nothing wrong with that. So she didn't drown, no dry drowning, none of it.
No, there was nothing like that. Playboy, everything was just being blown out because I won't go online with other people. I don't do this stuff.
Hell no.
So what they're talking about is Dolly had sent a cash app, a $10 cash app to Hunter and said, I'll pay you $300 for an interview. In the text messages, you'll see he sent that to his dad and said, tell these people to leave me alone. Tell these people to leave me alone.
And he's done 2 other interviews?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me see if it's on here, but he kept saying, he basically was acting like it was some big ass fucking thing. Oh, I don't do this. I'm not doing this. But then, they're showing the $100 that he got. Okay, so basically right here, he tries to show it on his messages, all mad. Here. So he gets pissed off. This is what he's talking about. He's like, I told him to leave me alone. I told him to leave me alone. Well, all he said was, here's 10, like he sent him a $10 cash app and basically said, hey, I'll send you, tell these people to leave me the fuck alone. Then he did a video call with his dad. Like he was, you know what I'm saying, upset.
Yeah.
And it says $10 for, I'll give you $300 for an interview, for a something interview. Something like that. You know what I mean? So basically, he's like, I'll throw you a couple $100. Well, fuck. I mean, look, his dad did it for free and then threw him under the fucking bus. So I said, he probably would have been better off going and getting the fucking 300.
Well, because they needed rent money, right?
Right. My lawyer. So Wednesday, he says, after all this bullshit, after all this shit right here,
I be trying to take care of my babies that are on the way, twins.
Taking care of my babies that are on the way. Twins. So do we have babies on the way? Twins. Twins. Or do we not? I just need to know. I just need to know, man. What the fuck?
Wow. And then True said that's a lot. Not true.
Gangsta Hunter has been blown way the fuck out of proportion.
What was she like? She was like the best younger sister you could ever have. Yeah. This summer,
Tell her to get out of the damn screen.
Oh yeah, good about the screen. But she has a history of like going in the backyard and walking in the woods with her brothers, but that's it.
No, they want to know if you think he's been kidnapped.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Been kidnapped. No. Listen, I can't let him do nothing. His mind's set. It's on. His mind's up. When his mind's made up, his mind is made up. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I already told. Listen, before I even came up on this live, I was arguing with this man about not even doing this.
He a bitch.
Oh, she goes, oh hell.
You see this? You see this child right here? You know my older sister.
That child right here?
You know my older sister too. Everybody, please stop talking to them. They are dealing with a hard time. Everybody trying to hit them up on their Facebook. Leave them alone. Y'all gonna have to cross me. I promise you that. Please just give them time and peace. Just let them be.
You know what she met up with? Do you know if she met up with anybody else that morning outside of who you said already?
No. Nobody's.
Which I agree with. Nobody should be blowing up his sister and, you know what I'm saying, their family and whatever. They deserve privacy like anybody else.
Yeah.
Shit, especially right now. You know what I mean?
Well, he's coming on voluntarily, so the sister, no, but.
Right. He came up, yeah. He came up voluntarily, yeah.
But I can imagine.
Stuff I do with the gang stuff, I don't bring around no family, no nothing. I don't ever do that in my life because I want them to know nothing about my family because something happened to my family if I were to do something wrong. I'm way smarter than that.
Yeah, I got that on babysit right now.
Wait, what?
My gang stuff, I keep. They don't know my family, right? Okay.
What the fuck just happened? Hold on. What the fuck just happened right here?
What kind of gang is that?
What gang are you in? Gang fan? Gang.
She met up with anybody else that morning outside of who you said already?
No.
Mm.
Nobody's. The stuff I do with the gang stuff, I don't bring around no family, no nothing. I don't ever do that in my life because I want them to know nothing about my family because something happened to my family.
Oh, don't tell him that. Don't fucking tell him that. You'll have a whole ass fucking grift on your. You'll have him talking about twins. Twins. I got twins on the way. I got 20 twins.
Oh my God.
I got twins on the way. Don't say it, J. Kells. Don't do it. She said I'll pay $500 to hear him say twins again. It's the 20. Right. You better start paying up, girl. Shit. Call it the Andrew scam. The 20 twins. I can't. Fuck.
Oh my God. I keep my gang and my family separated.
They ain't gonna know nothing about my twins. They ain't gonna know nothing about them. Cause guess what? My family don't know nothing about the gang. Don't know nothing about my family.
Mm.
Mm. All right, twin. Let's go check this shit out.
It isn't even real.
All right, look, all I need to know is he fucking pregnant with 20 twins or not?
Right.
Or is the girl pregnant with 20 twins, or is this a fucking bullshit scam again? For the twanky twanks, we need to know. All right, let's roll through it.
Family if I were to do something wrong. I'm way smarter than that.
Yeah, I got that on babysit right now.
Hunter, are there certain things you cannot talk about? There's smarter than that. Ladies, the stuff I do with the gang stuff, I don't bring around no family, no nothing. I don't ever do that in my life because I want.
So the stuff I do with the gang, I don't bring around my family.
No, ma'am.
But see, the gang is probably his mom, his sister, and his friend.
Them to know nothing about my family because something happened to my family if I were to do something wrong. I'm way smarter than that.
You don't think the plug, the big homie, the motherfucking big homie, you don't think he doesn't know who you are and your family is and shit? So if you rob big homie, you don't think he finna come to your house and fucking rock your ass and your fucking family? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, they definitely know who you are. For sure. They know who you are. They know everything about your family. They know where you live. They know what you do. They know where your parents work. They know everything about you, bruh.
Not only that, he walks everywhere he goes, or
exactly
his girlfriend's mama takes him. So
they would fucking put a hot one in your ass if they really fucking wanted to, or your family. That doesn't even fucking matter if you even told them anything. They're gonna find out if they want to know. See, because I don't think you understand how gangs work. That's the bad thing is his dad could let him come on here and make a straight fucking fool of himself.
Right. Well, I mean, I think it's
forever. Gang.
Yeah. Well, they think everybody's stupid. His dad, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that on babysit right now.
Hunter, are there certain things you cannot talk?
I got that on babysit right now. What the fuck does that mean?
That's a gang word.
I got that on babysit right now. On the schoolyard.
Street talk.
Don't fuck with the ops.
There's certain things I might not want to talk about because how I feel about the situation.
Okay.
Mm.
But that's it. Yeah, but I'd rather just get this all out now. I have nothing to do with it. It was just a timestamp and that's it.
So your brother's here.
I see him. So are you still? I mean, yes, because there's no way I could leave it without going in the box. You get what I'm saying? But I don't do the stupid stuff I used to. It's not like back in the old days. You got to kill somebody, get in, all that stuff. It's just we look out for each other. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it ain't like back in the old days where you gotta kill somebody to get up to get in. Blood in, blood out, homie. Cause they would trust you to do something like that, bruh. You know what I mean? You see?
Ain't like the old days.
I just want to know what kind of gangs they got going on in Kingsport, Tennessee that he thinks he belongs to.
Yeah.
Does he ever say the name of his gang or?
I don't know. I
just wanted to know who was claiming this shit.
Crips.
Yeah, right. They're gonna be like, we ain't claiming that, homeboy. I want to know who the hell would claim this.
That's so funny. Yeah, we ain't like it was in the old days when we killed somebody.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, that's why I say you've been watching too much TV, bro.
Mm.
You watching way too much TV, young buck.
What is that movie it reminds me of? Gilbert Grape?
Why, man? I thought you was gonna say some fucking gangster movie like Belly or something. You said Gilbert Grape. I can't. I'm fucking. I am done with you. That was too much right there. You just killed it with that one.
This band.
Not Gilbert Grape. Good Lord. You did it with that one. You got me.
What's eating Gilbert Grape, right?
Shit. All right. Here we go.
All right.
We're gonna get this. Oh, matter of fact, there was somebody that called in and said that they actually said Hunter says on here, matter of fact, right where we're at, that he says something kind of crazy, I guess, something about having to kill a young kid or having to kill when he's young.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it was somebody sent me a screen thing of it that some lady went on Dolly's talking about it. And I'm like, what?
Oh, well.
But somebody that called in said they heard
Okay.
him talking about he had to kill a kid or something about killing kids or something. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't hear nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck. All right, here we go.
All right.
No, that. So listen.
I did that when I was a young kid. So,
do you think he might have had a heat stroke in the car?
No, it wasn't even hot. No, it wasn't even that hot. They had an AC on.
All right. Was Don home when he called Candace?
I mean, that's pretty obvious if he threw someone off the property.
All right, so he wasn't at work that day?
No, he did go to work.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. So you said he was at work, but he was also home at the time. Dude got kicked off property that day.
Yeah, he was at the house. But that was like before they would drop me off. So that's like later in the day.
So that was after you got dropped off.
No, that's why I was getting dropped off.
Oh, all right. So we was home about
So we went there.
You go there first,
And then-
after you pick up grandma.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
And then we put this prescription in.
Okay.
Which is like probably about like 10, 15 minutes.
Do you know what kind of drugs?
No, I have no idea. She wouldn't say the name to it.
Got it.
And then we handed the prescription. They said about like 10, 15. Well, it was going to be 30 to 35 minutes. And then
Okay.
while we were in the drive-thru, her husband calls her talking about this dude named Andy or Andrew on the property that's been there for like a week or so. She told me they keep stalking other kids.
Okay, so right there, he was saying that Dawn called while they were at the Walgreens the first time after picking up grandma from the hospital and going to drop off her prescription, not
Right.
at the time that they were getting ready to drop him off at home. They had yet to even go to the horse pond at this point.
It'd be nuts. Did she eat that day? That you know of?
Yeah.
When you were with her?
No,
How long did they stay inside of Priceless to go food shopping?
like an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, all right. They want to know what your honest opinion is on what you think happened.
I think that she wandered off, and like he said, some dude was walking on this property that he's never seen. So probably she got took by him or something.
All right.
That's what I think.
Dude,
Never
we
met
want to know if
Robert.
you remember what she ate that day.
We went to Sonic, so she had food. And Burger King.
Yeah, but
She always got fries from Burger King.
There it is, right there. She always got fries from Burger King. Right.
Yeah.
But I was told he wasn't with them when they went to Burger King. They went to Burger King on their way in, which means they went to Burger King before they ever even picked Hunter up.
Right. Candace has never mentioned Burger King.
Right. No one
Yeah.
has.
What bothers me is that one thing with the guy walking around the property
Yeah.
is if he can't remember anything else, he remembers that.
Yeah. And that's kind of like, I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, very much so. Because why in the fuck? First of all, why is there a guy walking around outside the property way out the hell out there?
Yeah, and Candace and Dawn are both kind of bewildered by that. I think there was a guy that had camped out there, and then there was and it might be the same one that Jody Sue, something about her property, and the guy was crossing the line or something, but not going around trying to get kids. Please help me. YouTube says that was one of the details Ellie was intentionally not making public. Do we know that? I mean, if they didn't want to make it public. I know they said the timeline, part of the timeline. Yeah, he always says Andy.
Yeah, I was going to say, and yeah, he does. He always puts Andy's name out there. But yeah, I don't know if that's one of the details that they didn't want the public to know. That's what I'm thinking. I think they wanted to keep it quiet on that, on the Burger King thing, because in 2 years, nobody's known about it. In 2 years, no one's been told about it. Candace has slipped up about it, drunk.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because she comes on
Right.
here and everybody thinks that she's going to slip up drunk. Well, fuck, she didn't slip up about the goddamn Burger King. You think she's going to slip up about something else that's fucking if she did something?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But okay, so they couldn't have dropped him off at 3:30 because she was on her way to her house. She was just by her house at around 3:15.
Right.
Because remember the picture and the timestamp?
With the video that was supposed to be a picture?
Yeah. Yeah. Or the screenshot or whatever.
So.
And Allie said he had a doctor's appointment.
He
And I
says
thought
he
she
had
said
probation
Tuesday.
and a drug test, and that they had to
Right.
check
And they
his
were
out.
coming to him. Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know. It's real fucking weird. It's very odd that the stories have changed, you know what I mean? And the appointments have changed, and he had probation, but he had the DTs from drinking too much. That's why he's walking back and forth, according to
all
him.
the things.
Yeah.
Except the guy walking around the property touching or trying to get kids. The only thing they've stuck with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Chronicles at 2:30.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking weird, ain't it?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
309, right, Karma?
All right.
So this is the first time we've heard of Burger King being included in the day. Previously, it was Sonic and slushies only.
Yeah, they asked you how you knew about a dry drowning. I mean, listen, I'm pretty sure in warmer states they teach you about that shit.
I mean, yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is, but I just don't think it happened.
Yeah, I can honestly say your Chris McDonough interview was more scripted, I should say.
Yeah, it was more just like they asked stupid questions. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm saying, I can honestly say by the looks of that video, bro, Graham Bun there was trying to fucking control the whole situation.
When nobody was home, who saw the guy walking? I don't know. The dude said he was home.
No, that's what you just said, though. You said that Donnie was home.
No, I'm saying he said who saw the dude walking around when nobody was home. If nobody was home, how did you get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to Burger King that day?
Yeah, she got some food from Burger King. She always gets food. She gets fries. She loves fries.
Bullshit. Right. Oh no, buddy.
Did you hear that? Take it back. Take it back.
Around when nobody was home. If nobody was home, how did you get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to Burger King that day?
Yeah, she got some food from Burger King. She always gets food. She gets fries. She loves fries.
I was told he wasn't with them when they went to Burger King.
Yeah, but you know what could have happened? Maybe they had Burger King, like she still had fries when they got back in the car.
Yep.
You know, when they got in the car, he could have seen them.
Yeah, but he says, did you go to Burger King with him? He says, yep.
Oh, I didn't. I just heard him say they got food.
Listen again. Listen again.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Who saw the dude walking around when nobody was home?
No, that's what you just said, though. You said that Donnie was home.
No, I'm saying he said who saw the dude walking around when nobody was home. If nobody was home, how did you get what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah.
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 Did you guys go to Burger King that day?
Yeah, she got some food from Burger King.
Did you guys go to Burger King that day?
But he said, yeah, she got some food from Burger King.
Yeah. So he's asking him, did you go to Burger King that day? And he says,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got it.
She got
I
some
got it.
food that day.
Yeah.
Insinuating, yes, I was with her. She got food that day.
If nobody was home, how did you get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to Burger King that day?
Yeah, she got some food from Burger King. She always gets food. She gets fries. She loves fries.
Bullshit.
His dad said bullshit.
His dad said bullshit.
Did you just hear Andrew? He said
I
bullshit.
kind of, yeah, it's hard for me to hear, but yeah.
Yeah, he said right here, listen.
She gets food. She gets fries. She loves fries.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
He said bullshit.
Right.
So is that him calling him out, you think, or what? Because, I mean, he's like, she gets fries. She always gets fries. What fucking little kid doesn't get fries? Come on now. Little kids that are 5 and 6 years old, that's what they eat, fries.
Right. Oh, no, buddy, I told you this backlash was going to be hell, and you don't want to listen to me. So now we both get stuck with this.
Yeah,
I don't think Hunter would know the answer to that question. Do you know if CPS was involved before the day she went missing?
No, I don't think so.
All right, there you go.
And the only reason why I've had CPS involved in 8 years is because
we already know why. Because
never
you
go to
keep their
school.
ass in school and out of trouble.
That's it. My lawyer called my sister and said that we can't talk no more, and we about the some more stuff, and said that we cannot have Allie's business out at this time.
All right.
Who is this lawyer, and why does he have it?
I'm curious myself, actually.
that would tell him not to be talking about this.
Yeah. And the lawyer just happened to call True's phone and tell True to tell Hunter not to be talking to his dad about this kind of stuff or Summer Wells on YouTube.
Was that the grandma lawyer?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, because that was pretty big.
Yeah.
Right, Ninny?
Whoever the hell it was had sense enough to get his ass the fuck off of there.
Yeah, that even seemed to upset his dad when he said that.
Yeah, he tells his dad in the message after that. Here.
Okay.
All right, he says, tell these people to leave me alone. Watch this shit. Yeah, his story has changed several times. Several fucking times. But
everybody's saying, well, it could be this lawyer, that lawyer.
Someone said.
Go ahead.
That's all right. I would say, what'd you say, baby?
Well, I just, a lawyer for him, for any reason, why would they call True's phone? And why would they be watching this random show? You know?
Yeah, unless someone called the lawyer and said, hey,
right.
Hunter's online. He's on the YouTube talking about Summer Wells.
Right. They'd have to know who that lawyer is.
Just to call and say, hey, get Hunter off YouTube talking about Summer Wells.
Yeah, I think it was probably grandma.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think you're probably right, and I'm right there in agreement, because I'm sure it probably is grandma and
her little stern self.
The best ability, you know what I'm saying? And she's looking out for his best interest and getting him the fuck off there where he shouldn't have been in the first place.
Right.
But back to these messages here.
Hunter, yeah, he did. His cash app's maxed out, and you said it's only 2 racks, Evan.
Well, normally, Mom,
don't say mom.
Who cares? They already fucking, who cares? Who gives a shit what they think? When you do not confirm your account, it's only 600. But when you confirm your account, it can go up to 7,000.
And what's the only way a card would stop letting people send?
I'm thinking either it got overloaded, or the fact is, oh, I got enough money, click buy. You spend it and you leave. Isn't that what you people want? Receipts for everything? You want proof? Shit happens.
Right there.
My lawyer said, take that video down of us.
Lawyer said, take that video down of us.
Okay, video call.
Yeah, right.
Your BA is, yep. What is No Content Thursday, your uncle? And it is. Hey, it was me.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I am.
You see how close this family gets when somebody threatens it.
Okay, what up, ugly?
You see how close this family gets when someone threatens it. Andrew, nobody threatened your fucking family. You ran a grift and a scam and got caught. Period. It's fucking that goddamn simple. No one's fucking threatening your goddamn family. Now shut up with that shit.
Hey, have they sent you money for the rent? Not yet.
I fat fingered till he said,
hey, have they sent you money for the rent? Money for the rent that they don't fucking need. That Allie's goddamn friend came up here and said deliberately they don't need it because she has a
rent.
What was it? The
it's a rent.
Yeah. Stuff.
Yeah.
So what the hell? Why, you know what I mean? I don't understand why he's worried about rent if they don't need it, for one, and for two, he is living with the girlfriend's mother. So what the fuck? That even makes me further to think, why in the fuck?
Answer any question. The 5-year program that they were on allowed Ellie to pay rent, and then they would take a part of that rent and put it into a savings account for her, so that when her 5-year program was up, she'd have enough money to buy a house.
So it wasn't Section 8.
It's a program through Section 8. So it's not like Section 8 paid for housing, but it is a program where Allie paid for her housing, and then they took a certain percentage of the rent that she was paying and put it into a savings account for her.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Which is great, but you know that goes along with him not needing the fucking money.
Right. And is this a scam he and his dad came up with together?
That's what we're wondering. That's what these messages that's what these messages show. Like I said, I just thought it was Hunter, or I'm sorry, I thought it was just Andrew, but I'm beginning to think it was both of them.
Right. Did they get money?
Yeah, they got a decent amount of money, actually.
Wow.
They said Hunter got a $500 donation and a $1,000 donation from what was said anyways. I haven't seen the receipts of it, so I can't speak on it 100%.
Right.
But from my understanding, they said someone sent Hunter, I guess, $1,000 and then another $500. I think they were under the impression that he needed it for rent and his babies. He's got twins on the way. Twins.
Yeah. And he says, okay, because rent is due tomorrow at 9 a.m. on the 10th.
Right.
Huh.
But if he's living with his girlfriend's mom and his mom's in the hospital, I'm sure in the ICU, I'm sure there's a way that they can put that on hold or wait. I'm sure that they don't expect, her 17-year-old son to come up with it.
Right.
Especially when she's on Section 8 housing and they know the situation, or they, you know what I'm saying? They know what's going on. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
So lawyer Kabasti.
She said that dude, we're going to court tomorrow and he's getting fined and he is being sued.
All right. So there you have it. Hunter did the best he could. He lawyered up.
So there you have it. It's my opinion. And
yeah, he lawyered up my ass.
So when did Allie fall or get pneumonia or whatever? When did she go in the hospital? Do you know?
Nobody really knows that for a fact. I don't think.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Maybe I don't know. I haven't heard it.
Yeah, Captain. Yeah, if you make a payment arrangement, for sure.
Here's the proof right there. That's all. It's not you ask every few days. You know what I mean? Because if you don't do it every second, you get. Because that's proof that you're in a hurry to get something that's not rent.
Just because he's 17 don't mean he isn't responsible for his own actions.
What are you doing, Dad? Setting up my new PC.
Yes, sir.
He sounds like an idiot.
You think you can do another Dono live? Look at that for you, folks.
Look at that.
That was the other thing. I kept hearing about a new computer.
Yes, his dad got a new gaming PC, which those fuckers are like $2,500, and bitches are expensive as hell.
Right. But was that after they got the money?
No, I guess that was before, which is why, okay, so in my opinion, Andrew was bragging to Hunter about getting this gaming PC because Hunter wanted one for Christmas really bad. And I guess he couldn't afford one, didn't get one, whatever, however you want to say it. And so Andrew was telling Hunter how, he had just got this new gaming PC and for his birthday, I'm guessing from his subscribers. He says he got it from his wife, but I'm guessing his subs probably bought it or I don't know. But long story short, Hunter says that he's got proof his wife didn't buy it, that the subs did. And that leads me back to believe that he was either told or had been insinuated that Andrew, all he has to do is come on here and talk to his subscribers and he can get money from them.
Exactly.
Why the fuck would he just all of a sudden say, Can you help me with my rent? Have you helped me? Have they got a hold of you? Have you gotten anything done yet? Blah, blah, blah. If that, you know what I mean?
Right.
If he
That's what
wasn't
I was
told that
thinking.
he could get money or he could, you know what I mean? Like it'll be paid for, or I can help you, or whatever the fuck it was that he said. Because these messages don't start and stop where they're supposed to. You can tell that. He says they're just from all over, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm guessing they're either from different messages, different messengers, or from a messenger and text and Facebook and
Okay.
so the PC is 2,500. GoFundMe was for 2,500 and Hunter was asking for 2,000.
Right, Nikki O'Shea. That's what I was thinking. Hunter wanted one for Christmas. Andrew gets one and keeps it.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Claims his wife bought it for him, but if that's the case, why didn't your wife go? Why didn't you guys get it for your kid?
What was my answer?
No. Look at that.
No, because you just got a
it's
fucking
under
gaming
Bam, which is
PC
his
from him,
son.
right?
Look at that, folks.
Actually, it's Bam Bam. Get it right.
Remember, Andrew's doing it for money for himself. Look at that right there.
Who pulls receipts on their kids? I do.
Of course, they don't want the proof now because it's all solid proof that Hunter's scamming everybody else, like Andrew does sometimes. Well, I don't know. You started the channel.
What? Busted
Why
his
is his
ass
brother
right
doing
the
that?
fuck out, didn't he? Hunter's
Why is
bug
he-
scamming people like you do, like Andrew does. Say what?
He got the computer the same morning. So he just got the computer.
Yeah, he just got it supposedly for his birthday, which was like a couple days ago. Yeah.
Maybe, Tim.
Basically, to scam your son involved. You admitted that. Who cares? It's over and done with. But now, like father, like son.
Well, you took
like son, like father. Doesn't matter. Now Hunter's turn to scam everybody, and you dumb bastards believe it.
I'm just surprised that you know who's in our chat.
I'm looking. That's why I stayed at one spot. Hey, is that She Got You for Your B-Day? And is that gaming channel up yet? No. So Hunter knew that Andrew was getting the computer mailed by a company that his girlfriend bought it off of. Look at that. Look at that. But remember, he scammed people for all that money, folks. Next.
No, we don't know that it came from your wife. Nobody knows that. Shit. Then you tried to put out there that you supposedly sent these fucking receipts back, but that's not what it shows.
Amazon.
Amazon. Hey, you did it. No. You still alive? Yes. Yes. She has no brain activity and won't remember us. I'm sorry. She's just hanging on by a thread. We have to make a decision. Okay, hold on. We will do a live in a bit. And that's when he decided to help out, get to his.
Right.
I called his ass out yesterday for this. So he's saying, Dad, I need you. Dad, I need you. And you're saying, oh, hold on. I'll go live. We'll go live in a minute.
So when Hunter came on, he said she didn't have brain activity, right? There was no brain activity. Then he says, okay. She just has to, I don't know. It's crazy. 36? He's just 36. Wow. That is a rough 36.
Yeah. Okay. So it says she has no brain activity and won't remember us. I'm sorry. She is just hanging on by a thread. We have to make a decision. Okay. Hold on. We'll do a live in a minute. Why in the fuck are you doing a live anyways? You need to be, you don't go live to tell him about this. Putting it out on YouTube that she is hanging on by a thread, which actually He just came on and said the day before this, when these messages were being wrote, that they gave mom her medicine and they took mom off the coma medicine.
Oh, so that was the day before.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So she was put into a medically induced coma and then taken out of that coma, is what he says. The medicines, remember? He said it on that.
Right, but I thought that was the day after he talked about no brain activity.
No, I'm pretty sure it's from the day before. The day before they came live. I think that, I don't know if maybe, let me see. We'll have to go back. Let me go back and see these dates real quick. Thursday, 2/26, which Thursday was what? Let's see. Shit, days and nights are running damn together. Thursday would have been the 11th, January 11th. Tuesday was the 9th. Which was, I'm pretty sure when this started. Yeah, there's Wednesday. Yeah, January 9th is when he did the interview with Hunter. Right there. Send him the StreamYard link, 12:57. Here's the StreamYard link, January 9th. Wait till after 5 p.m. They did the live that we just watched on Carrie Moody's. Which is when he threw the fucking Burger King bullshit out. What is no content Thursday? That's when he got all pissed off. Andrew. And then Thursday it says, in other words, she is just dead.
Okay, I think that's the one I saw.
Yep. And that's what they were showing on their. So then this is Thursday. Let's see. It's Tuesday the 16th. So in 2 days, it'll be a week. And next thing you know, this comes out. This drops today. And in this one, it pretty much says that she's left behind kids and family. It was written like an obituary, almost. Like she was already gone.
And this was today?
Yes. She's now deleted. It's gone now, but yeah.
Says funerals and memorials. My name is Amber.
Yeah, so I don't know. All in all, now it's gone. The GoFundMe's gone.
Is Amber the one that just interviewed him?
What?
Did Amber interview him? I thought I heard Amber and Nikki.
Amber was the one we just seen on here talking about Section 8 housing.
Okay.
And Nikki is the girlfriend's mom.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard something about organs too. But I was half asleep and half awake, so. What funeral is in the morning? What? Oh my gosh, my dog.
I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, I've never heard of anyone coming back after brain death, ever. Ever.
Well, I will tell you this much. There was a story I just watched on it. And this guy that was in a coma for 10 years came back. He actually came back and did really good for, what they say. I believe it was like the first, 2 days he was awake. He remembered everybody. He was a firefighter in 9/11. And he remembered everything and everyone by voice and everything for the first couple days. Then he got really, really sick with pneumonia and ended up passing away.
Yeah, but that's a coma. That's not brain death.
Right, but that's what I mean. They said they said he was brain dead for the longest time. They thought he was.
Did?
Yeah, and he wasn't, obviously, but they didn't know that, for a while.
What?
Yeah, they said he was brain dead, that he was in a coma, that he had gotten into a fire and he didn't have brain to his oxygen for like 7 or 8 minutes, something like that. It was, similar to not having oxygen and, Anyhow, let me just go pull this real fast or something else. Oh, and now Andrew's on a mission. He's he's really mad at Dolly Vision. He's real pissed off at Dolly for asking him some questions or something, and now he's going to expose Dolly and anybody else that exposed him. He's gonna.
Yeah. Andrew probably has a lot of skeletons in his closet.
Yeah. From my understanding, he's got a lot. So.
Well, so Dolly interviewed Andrew, right? I think I heard.
Dolly, yeah, supposedly he asked him a lot of questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She's mad at Benny because Benny said, Andrew said, when he had teeth, he was rapey. Stop it.
So anyhow, all in all, Andrew gets fucking caught. Hunter's fucking, I don't even know what the fuck happened or how this happened, but anyways, they got caught pretty much. All in all, they got caught. And Andrew's like, "You're not my son anymore. Don't speak to me. Don't talk to me. Don't come around me. I want nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing."
Well, I guess things will be just the same as always then.
Right. And he even calls him out and says, "Why the fuck did you say that a rotten corpse calms you on a stream? That had something to do with my mom."
Who said that?
Hunter said that to his dad.
Oh, good Lord.
Yes, because this is what was on Hunter's Andrew's live stream. I'm sure Hunter's seen it. Look, it says Andrew's Real Talk. Now, Andrew says it was his brother that said this, that it was not him. However, when you look at it, it says Andrew's Real Talk, so it looks like he's the one saying it. And it says, "What calms me is the sweet smell of a rotted corpse." And so Andrew had said this, or this was said on Andrew's live, supposedly by his brother. Hunter confronted him about it and said, "Why the fuck did you say that a rotten corpse calms you on a stream? That had something to do with my mom." Like, why did you say that shit?
Yeah.
It had something to do with my mom.
Your uncle have said that to be
And
a
this-
smart ass toward the comment.
And this last one that you'll read from me in nice big bold letters is from
That's the
noon
last
16
one.
today. Yup, noon 16 today.
But there's more pictures I got, literally.
Yeah, I know, because it's all over the place. Go ahead.
You burn for this good with your games and don't contact my mom or my siblings or my other kids again.
You burn for good. Your games.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, though, the thing is,
Lovely family.
it wasn't fuck Hunter until Hunter and Andrew got into it, and he threw Andrew threw Hunter under the bus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody knows for sure, Penny. That's the point.
Well,
no
and
one
then
knows for sure.
Tiffany came on and she's like, look, I'm sorry, but I'm keeping Summer first. I'm not gonna, put Summer second to this bullshit. And there was a lot of people who were really fucking mad and really upset with her. But I mean, look at what happened. I mean, fuck.
Who said that?
Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany.
That she was going to
Well,
keep
she's been
Summer
gone.
first and in the forefront. You know what I mean? That she wanted to keep her. Now look at this. Aircon has a channel blasting everyone. This is sickening and so sad. How do we treat H's word on Summer missing? He is not credible at all. Yeah, he's definitely not credible. I mean, he was, you know what I'm saying, 14 when it happened. He's 17 now and he still ain't got his head out of his ass. So,
Yeah, well, nor is Andrew, which means
right.
His word on Jose, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all bullshit.
Yep. Which I thought it was anyways to begin with. I think the shit with Jose I think he knows a hell of a lot more than he's ever going to say.
Yeah, there's a lot more to that.
Yep.
That
a lot
Eric,
more to it than he'll ever say.
well, he's not with us anymore, so.
Yeah, I'm saying there's a lot more to it than Andrew will never say it. He'll never put that out there.
Wow.
So yeah,
Poor Summer.
with him. But yeah, it's
I'd sure like to know what Candace has to say about what Hunter said.
I don't know. All right.
Well, yeah, if they planned on her to recover, though, someone should have told them brain inactivity wasn't the way to go.
You guys.
Well, Nikki, you say I don't think H, Andrew, even Allie knew anything. Well, but the truth is the truth, and they lied. You know what I mean? Like they lied or changed the story. It shouldn't have changed. She offered her home to AH to stay while.
This right here was stupid as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, look at that magazine on there.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Now what?
I hope TV guys paying attention.
What?
I'm sure they know. That gun is hilarious.
I was like, is this fake? At first, I was like, is this fake?
I've seen one of those before.
Because it looks like it's a fake one. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
game stuff.
Yeah, like it's. I don't know. I'd kind of like to know though.
Yeah, I mean, if Hunter says he has that gun and he's on probation, he's probably in trouble. It's a pew pew.
Right, a pew pew. And then he zooms in on it to make sure you know it's him, and you make sure you know what it's. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how does that work with the magazine on the handle? I mean, I don't know a lot about guns, but just mechanically, how does that? I guess it would shove all, I don't know.
Look over here.
It's an arm.
Yeah, and then you look right in between that and the handle.
Oh, yeah, I think that is a mattress.
Yeah, and that's just a container he keeps it in.
Okay, then there's all this crap.
Oh, I sent that shit.
I don't know why you sent this crap.
Because I like Speed Gang.
What is NSU?
What do you mean editing? There's no editing, you dumb bastard.
These are all legit.
Well, fuck,
I got every one of them.
The only ones he's taking out are the fucking ones with phone.
So did Dolly collect money too?
Yeah, I think somebody sent him a $500 super chat, that Cordy or whatever. And then once they found out it was a scam, they told him to go ahead and keep it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have a BB gun that looks like that, Ellen? I just mechanically don't know how that.
That's why I
Does
said
it
I don't
work?
know if that's real. That might be fucking fake too.
Huh. The mag goes inside the gun. She's just showing he has ammo. His super duper gang stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, I've seen one like that, but it was a joke meme. True has a post on her Facebook saying something like, missing her mom. Aww. BB gun.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough losing your mom. It's even harder
Yeah,
to lose your mom when you're pregnant, especially with your first baby.
absolutely.
I went through that and it was hard. It was very hard.
Well, now Sherry is Allie's grandmother or mother?
That's what I thought. I was a grandma.
Yeah. I don't know if she passed. I don't even know anything. Air pump style BB gun looks like a 9mm real gun. BB gun can still hurt.
Yeah.
Nobody knows Cinnamon. Sherry is Allie's mom. Sherry is when Molly and them were standing outside interviewing, Sherry was the one talking to JLR with the long hair. Right? Don't keep being like your father. One in Molly's pick. Yeah, long hair. Right. That's Sherry. Because they were talking about there was another kid that I thought lived with Allie, but I guess not. Grandbun is Allison's mother, right? Oh no, Grandbun is Oh my God, forget it. Grandbun is, they can't both be Allison's grandmother. Sherry was the one in the, no, okay. Sherry's got the long hair. She wasn't in Chris's interview.
No, that Nikki was.
Patricia, the one that died, was in Chris's interview. She was at the end of the table and you didn't really see her face.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Leslie for some reason.
Leslie, I always call her Patricia. It was Leslie, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
And she died from something. Her mom and grandma looked the same. I know. Great grand. Okay. Great grandma. Sherry is Allison's mother. Okay. I just remember being surprised that one of them was the mother and one was the grandmother. Grandbun, Allie, grandma. Okay. Sherry is Allie's mom. Bear, true. And Hunter. And then there's another one they said had to be put into a mental institution or something. Hell.
Shit. We've seen other people that need 5152, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And Grandbun is Allie's grandma, right?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna broach the subject anymore because I'm too.
That's what they're saying because it goes Allie and then
Yeah.
I think her name's Sherry, ain't it? With the dark long brown hair. And
Sherry,
then
right.
Grandbun is who they say would be the grandma.
Yeah.
Yep. So you got
One
Grandbun,
version.
and then you got Sherry, and then you got Allie, and then you got Hunter, or True, and then Hunter.
Oh, thank you, Ellen.
Generations. Yep. 5 generations there. So let's see.
Yeah, Leslie was the one that told the story about Candace putting the boys on the cement to punish them and some other crazy shit.
Look, I swear people watch way too many fucking movies.
Yeah, I'm keeping the gang separate from my family.
That was Leslie that passed.
Yeah, Leslie passed a while ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Well, I think we
covered it.
Yep.
Are you going to do any more on that trial?
Yeah, I already got the live set up 4:00.
Okay.
Yep. So we're gonna finish it. That's what we're gonna do. We've been trying to do like 3 or 4, but Toasty was live last night, so I had to shut it down. Wouldn't have to, but I did. You know, I wanted to go over there and watch her stuff anyway. So I shut it down last night. We only watched like 3 or 4 of them, but today we're gonna try to get them. Several of them down today, hopefully.
Okay, well, I'm going to go on sometime tonight. I'm trying to get around everybody's schedule, but it's almost impossible.
Yeah, it is. You just got to pop on. Fuck it. Yeah, we at 4:00 I'll be starting this, and like I said, it's just she broke the videos down in 30-minute increments. So.
Oh, she did. Good.
Yes, yeah. I was like, man, you lost a lot of stinking views doing that. But
Well, it was just so long.
Yeah, it was like 11 or 12 hours long, and that was so fucking long.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you at 4 then.
All righty, baby. Well, I will talk to
you
you
later.
then.
Bye, everybody.
We will see you guys later. I will catch you guys on the flip side. I think we've got this pretty much figured out. Anyhow, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support and your love. And we'll be covering the rest of the trial at 4. I got the live set up for it. So I will see you guys there. Have a good day, y'all.